Hello and welcome back to That's Football. This is the AC Milan versus Arsenal Watchalong. It's in the Europa League. It's not in the Champions League, unfortunately, but I tell you what, it should be an absolute cracker. It's not the most glamorous of ties, although Arsenal and AC Milan are big clubs in their own rights. Yes, they have dropped off in recent years and in recent weeks, but the stakes are high, isn't it? The stakes are high, therefore the passion levels are high. And when the passion levels are high, it means something. And when it means something, it's going to be a good game. I'm extremely excited for it, guys. Hello, everybody in the comments. How you doing? Jake, Bullman, Carlos, how you doing? Niaz reckons Arsenal will win. Interesting comments there. Obviously, Arsenal haven't been very good in recent weeks. I'd say over the past 5-6 years, if I'm honest. I mean, you know, they last won the league 13 or so years ago, and since then they haven't really done anything of any significance other than win a few FA Cups. So look, it's going to be an interesting one. I'm not quite sure. I have got the team news in. I will read it out for you very soon. AC Milan, though, let's quickly touch on them. In recent weeks, I've said that phrase about 45 times so far this stream, but in recent weeks, AC Milan have been very, very good. Under Gattuso, so at the beginning of the season, they brought in a variety of different players with, so much quality, with the likes of Bonucci and Chanaloglu, big players, but their season just wasn't going very well. They then sacked their manager and brought in Gattuso, and in the last 5 games, they're unbeaten, beating Roma and Lazio. Lazio, they did beat them on penalties in the Coppa Italia, but still, they beat Roma and Lazio. So look, they've picked up their form significantly over the past few weeks, and it's going to be a very interesting match, people are liking the shirt. If you don't like it, let me know. I thought I'd go something a little bit more extravagant today. How's the Wi-Fi? How's the lag? How's everything like that? Let me know. I will quickly read you guys out the team news because I'm sure you're interested. The team news is, for AC Milan, the home side, it is at the San Siro today. Donnarumma in goal. Calabria at right back. Bonucci and Ramagnoli at centre-back, with Rodriguez at left-back, previously of Wolfsburg. Frank Kessie, Biglia and Bonaventura as the central midfield, so very good midfield there. And Suso, Cutrone and Chanaloglu make up the forward line for AC Milan. So a very strong forward line. For Arsenal, it's David Ospina in goal. I think, let me know what you guys think of these teams, by the way, but I think it's the right decision. I think in previous weeks, look, Petr Cech's not been very good. He's, in his day, in his prime, he was one of the best goalkeepers in the Premier League and in the world. But since moving to Arsenal, he's just declined, hasn't he? And it's sad to see, but he goes along with Arsenal. Arsenal have declined as well. So David Ospina comes in for him. No Monreal or Hector Bellerin today. Both out with injury. So Kolasinac and Chambers replace them playing in the fullback positions. Koscielny and Mustafi make up the centre-backs. Mustafi coming under extreme scrutiny in this season. He's not been very good whatsoever. But this is where it gets interesting. A midfield 2 of Granit Xhaka and Aaron Ramsey. Now, for me, I've touched on this before, but for me, that is neither fantastic going forward, and it's definitely not it's not fantastic defensively either. So, look, that's a very open midfield, and with that midfield, I won't bet on Arsenal to win any game with that midfield. It's ill-disciplined in terms of Xhaka's red cards, but it's also ill-disciplined in the sense that they don't maintain a good shape. They like to get forward, but they're not very good at it. So I'm not confident with that midfield. Let me know, guys. Do you think that midfield will be good enough to beat AC Milan today or not? Get in the comments. Let me know. I'll quickly read your comments in a minute. Just let me finish this Arsenal side. Henrik Mkhitaryan makes up the left, wearing the number 77. Interesting that, obviously, he plays on the left. Under Mourinho, you saw him play at number 10, which I thought was his best position. But also on the right-hand side, which he also did quite all right at. But he plays on the left. Arsene Wenger seems to like him there. With Jack Wilshere at number 10. And Mesut Ozil on the right. So essentially there, you've got 3 number 10s. So they've had to adjust Ozil and Mkhitaryan to put them on the wings, which I don't think they're going to get a lot of width today. So they're going to have to somehow get through the centre of that park. And then finally, up top for Arsenal is Danny Welbeck. No Aubameyang, obviously, because he's cup-tied. He obviously didn't play in the Europa League with Dortmund, but Dortmund went down to the Europa League, so he could potentially face them if he was to play, which you can't do. So look, let me know what you think of those sides. I think, I'll be honest, I'm going to go over AC Milan win, but Arsenal could, they've got the away goal opportunity. So if it goes 3-1, they've got the away goal and they're still in the tie. Do you know what I mean? So it's going to be an interesting game. It's going to be an interesting game indeed. Pedro Romero said, good memories on 2010. United 3, Milan 2, indeed. What's my score prediction? Shane asks. That's Shane Bradley. I think, I'll be honest, I'm going to go with a 3-1 win. Like I said, AC Milan, that is. I think that would set the tie up quite nicely for the game at the Emirates, because Arsenal would really have to come out at that point, which would make it an exciting game. So I think 3-1 AC Milan. I don't trust Arsenal. I think their confidence is shot. I think Arsene Wenger's tactics are just out of date, dated. And I think that's not a very defensive side. And when you're away from home, they clearly want to go attack them. AC Milan, that is. So look, it's going to be interesting to see how this game does pan out and what tactics are implemented. Whereas Lacazette for Arsenal, he's injured, Daniel Tunsel. I'm not sure how long for, but he has been for the past few weeks. I think he'll be back in about maybe a month or so. PK Fierro says, let's go Arsenal. Interesting, guys. Let me know in the comments who you guys support. Obviously, we have got a heavy Manchester United support, that, you guys that come over from the United stand. But this is a fan channel for fans supporting a variety of different clubs. So look, if you support AC Milan, or if you support Arsenal, City, Celta Vigo, PSG, I don't know. But let me know and you're welcome here. So long as, banter is fine. We want to have banter with each other, but so long as it doesn't go personal and rude, everyone's welcome. Jamie says, typical Arsenal would be winning 3-0 tonight, then losing it at the Emirates. You make a good point there. Abbas says, I support Wenger out. Presume you're an Arsenal fan, pal. Pankaj likes the Hawaiian shirt. Look, I thought, mix it up a little bit. I like to have a little bit of fun. So I thought, why not? Leo says, glory, glory, Manchester United. GGMU. Samuel says, Sander, please say something in Dutch. I am Dutch too. Hoe gaat het met je, vriend? Which means, how is it going with you, buddy? All think clearly, says, hey Sander, how you doing, buddy? I support United and I'm Wenger in, says Michael Collins. Of course you are, pal. Beastmaster says, where's Mark FFS? Well, pal, if you are new to the channel, then obviously I do, I do the watch-alongs on this channel along with Mark. So, I'm not the same as Mark. I have slightly different style. I'm slightly more animated, speak slightly quicker. I'm more passionate, or visually passionate. But no, that's not for everyone. And I'm trying to change that. And I'm going to try and calm down my voice slightly after recommendations from you guys. But look, we're not the same. So if you don't like me, then that's fine. But I'd urge you to stick with me and see how it goes. See if you like it. If you don't worry, mate. That's fine. It's your choice whether you join in or not. But all I'll say is when I stream, we're all gonna have a little bit of fun. We're gonna have banter, and we're gonna have a bit of fun. Really, that's what I'm about. Gaat goed, vriend, in met jou? Yeah, it's going good, pal. It's going good. Jamie makes a good point. Says, I support United, but I feel sorry for Arsenal. Totally embarrassing at the moment. Yeah, I mean I saw a tweet the other day saying, has the novelty of Arsenal fan TV rubbed off yet on anyone? And I'll be with you on that. Yeah, I do think so. I think, it was funny at the beginning, but look, now it's just, at the end of the day, they are a club with a lot of class and heritage and history, and it's sad. I've said it many times when I've done the Arsenal watch-alongs. It's sad to see them decline like they have done. And I'll be honest, I don't want them challenging for the title, but those rivalries that we saw between Manchester United and Arsenal back in the day, they were real. They were passionate. They were two of the best sides in England going head-to-head, and it's sad that's not there anymore. It is sad. I don't think we're getting lag, Farzan. I think you're making that up, I'll be honest with you, because I'm not getting any lag. I can't see any lag, so there we go. Arsenal will get spanked tonight, says Kay. It's going to be interesting because, when they played City for the second time and Brighton thereafter, we were all expecting a reaction. We were all expecting them to come back, be passionate, be angry, and get a good result. But we haven't seen that. And so I'll be honest, I'm not necessarily expecting that today. I'd like to see a reaction. I'd like to see them be re-inspired, if you will, be excited, be angry about what's happened. But I don't see the passion in those players, and I don't see the drive to really win. Whether that will change tonight or not, I don't know, but let me know what you guys think. Do you think we're going to see a reaction from today from Arsenal? Get your predictions in. That ties in with it. How do you think the game's going to go? Are we going to see a reaction? Who's going to win? Let me know. I'll be interested to see your. I'll be interested to know your opinions on that. Shell Lee's a Liverpool fan. Fantastic to have you here, pal, or ladess. And then says, Sander, what's your prediction? I've said 3-1. I'm going to go with a 3-1 AC Milan win. I think it would still keep Arsenal in the tie. But I can see AC Milan winning 3-1 today. I think that side, with a midfield of Xhaka and Ramsey, and Mustafi, Chambers, and Kolasinac, who's not been fantastic recently. I think that's such a such a poor side defensively. I think going forward, I don't rate Danny Welbeck that much, but they've still got Jack Wilshere, Ozil, and Mkhitaryan. However, defensively, it's tragic. It's tragic. It really is. That's another thing that we can talk about. Danny Welbeck, obviously no Aubameyang or Lacazette, so Danny Welbeck is really going to have to step up today. Will he do that? I don't think so. I don't think he's got it in him. I think he showed glimpses of brilliance at Manchester United in his early career at Arsenal, but he's not been able to stay fit. And when getting in front of goal, he just loses his cool, doesn't he? He loses his cool. He seems to do everything right up until the point where he's in front of goal and he just becomes Bambi on ice and loses his coolness. And that's something that we thought would get better with age, but as he's got older, it hasn't improved. Whether that be due to the lack of time he spent out on the pitch because of his injuries, or just generally the fact that he hasn't got it in him, I don't know. But it's going to be interesting to see if he can step up today. Let me know once again what you guys think. The teams are coming out. I have got the timer for you guys as well. 3-1 Milan. People saying 3-1 Milan. 4-0 Milan. Wenger to be sacked after this game. I'll be honest, Kyle. That's from Kyle Blackley. I don't think Wenger will be sacked at any point. I think if he was to leave, but there is the potential for him to be sacked, but the board would go, look, I'll be honest, we don't want you at this club anymore. We don't think you can take it any further than you already have done. We'll let you say that you're going to walk, because I don't think the Arsenal board would straight out sack Wenger. I don't think that would happen. I think they'll give him to the end of the season, and if they go out of the Europa League today, it's done. I think if they get into the Champions League next season, I think he'll still be in the job after this season. I do think so. Let me know what you guys think as well, but I think so. Camel says 3-0 to Milan. Alexander L says 1-2, so that's a 2-1 Arsenal win. Be interesting. I'm excited. Like I said, if you guys don't follow me on Twitter, do get following me. My name's Sander _Segers7. That's SANDER _SEGERS, and then 7. So look, if you want to follow me on there, I tweeted out earlier saying, look, this isn't the most glamorous of, it's not a Real Madrid PSG, and it's not the Champions League, it's the Europa League. But at the end of the day, these are two big sides, and the stakes are high because if one of them gets battered today, it's likely that they won't go through to the Europa League, and that would be detrimental to both of their seasons. If Arsenal don't go through, that is their season done, and that is Arsene Wenger done. He will be hungry to go through, and I think that should make for entertaining watching and a good game as a consequence of that. What time does the game start? It shall be starting in approximately 1 or 2 minutes. I've got the timer there in that corner. If you guys haven't subscribed already, do get subscribing. Mark managed to reach 24,000 subscribers last night. So look, be fantastic to get 24,100 today. Just hit the subscribe button. If I see the little ticker go up, that's a live subscriber count. If I see the little ticker go up and you comment saying that you've subscribed, I'll happily give you a shout out. You guys can also make a donation through the super chat option. I will 100% read your super chat out if you choose to do so. But just in general, like it and share the video as well, just to show a bit of support because I need the numbers. I'll be honest, I don't want to get sacked by Mark, and I need the numbers to keep me in the job. So look, support me if you want me to stay. If you don't, then support me anyway. Give the gift of subscription and liking and sharing. Pancake says, "Son, to get a haircut, mate. What, you AJ now all of a sudden?" Where's Mark Goldbridge, Wesley? Since I've told you guys or asked you guys to subscribe, we've gone down 2 subscribers, which is absolutely fantastic, of course. Where's Mark Goldbridge? Mark Goldbridge, I don't know if you're new to the channel, Wesley, but I do some watch-alongs in this channel as well. So look, if you don't like me, then That's a shame because I feel I try my best and we have a lot of fun with the people that do interact with me in the comments. But if you do, get subscribing, get involved, and I'm a passionate young guy who loves my football, so I just enjoy talking about it. So if you like it, then go ahead and enjoy it. If you don't, that's fine as well. Michael Collins says Arsenal will definitely win because Chambers and Welbeck are playing. Well, yeah. I think Bellerin's been very poor in recent weeks, hasn't he? I think Monreal has had a good season. I think he's been one of Arsenal's best players this season. And I think Bellerin's out injured. Bellerin's out injured, but is he really injured? I'm not sure whether he is. You know, he could well be injured, but I see the scenario where Wenger goes to him, look, we're going to take you out of the firing line. We're going to take you out of the firing line. Have a week off. Get your mind together and come back stronger. And we'll say you're injured so that it doesn't look like I'm dropping you. So maybe that's what's happened. I don't know, but you know, I think that's a viable option. Kickoff is imminent. It should be any minute now. Guys, do you prefer... You know, this is my question to you guys. I've been trying to calm myself down this stream because Mark, you know, I think Mark suggested to me that I should lower my voice slightly. So if you guys do enjoy me being slightly more calm, then we have kicked off, by the way. But if you guys do enjoy me being slightly more calm, then let me know. But I think we're getting slight audio lag. But if you guys prefer me being slightly more passionate and bit of a nutter, then let me know as well. I'll be happy to do that. But I think I've got to be slightly more professional, I'll be honest. We have kicked off. As you can see, we're about 20 seconds into the game. AC Milan holding the ball. I'll tell you what, AC Milan, that kit is a beautiful kit, isn't it? It's one that, you know, it's sad. Once again, it's sad to see a club like AC Milan be in the state they have been for so many years now, or in recent years. But I think still, that kit, that club speaks football, doesn't it? It speaks football. Why put Urba's picture in a show? He's not even playing. Don't ask me, Manchester United. That's down to Mark. That's down to Mark. People are saying just be me. Well, tell Mark that then, because tell Mark that. I don't know if he thinks Mark was joking. Maybe. I don't know. AC Milan coming forward here. It goes out for an AC Milan corner. Be interesting. Gattuso. He looks Italian. I don't know. I think he is. Yeah, but he looks Italian. Gattuso, doesn't he? People saying just be myself. Okay, I'll be myself. Here we go. I'll be myself. A ball goes into the box here by AC Milan. It gets pinged out and cleared by the Arsenal players, but it only goes so far as the AC Milan defence. There's a dodgy ball there, but it goes over the top. Bit of pinball at the moment. No side. Obviously, we're only a minute and a half in, but no side being able to maintain a sustained period of possession. But like I said, we're only a minute and a half in. It goes out for another AC Milan corner. Arsenal under immediate pressure here, and I think if Arsenal look, if Arsenal sit back today and are under pressure for a sustained period of time, I think they're going to struggle because they don't have the defensive capabilities to deal with that. Ball goes in here, doesn't beat the first man. But if they attack today, then that's their best opportunity because they have no good defenders. The ball goes in here. Oh, it was a cross in there. It got flicked on. It went to the back post. He could almost get a touch on it, but unfortunately he missed it, and it did go out for a Arsenal goal kick, I think it was. But the first, Jesus, he was inches away from it there, inches away, extremely close. That would have seen Arsenal go 1-0 down. It actually did take a knock from an Arsenal player, and it's out for an AC Milan corner. That's 3 so far in 2.5 minutes. A ball goes into the box. He's a good corner. It's paying out. Came to an Arsenal, AC Milan player, but Mkhitaryan nicked it off. Mkhitaryan plays a long ball up, but finds no one. Danny Welbeck was nowhere to be seen, and AC Milan regained possession. Arsenal looked to struggle here. AC Milan looked confident. AC Milan looked dominant. And like I said, we're only 3 minutes into the game, but they look the better side. Arsenal look like a team devoid of any confidence, devoid of any real quality defensively as well. And so, I think we might see a battering here today. I'm not sure, but I wouldn't put it past AC Milan to get 3 or 4 today. I really, really wouldn't. Arsenal has panic, yes. What channel? It is on BT Sport 2. BT Sport 2, that's if you're in England. If you can't watch the game, don't worry. Then just I'll be keeping you up to date with all my live reactions and opinions. Get involved. The comment section will be talking about it as well. But if you are watching the game, just sync up with me. I understand I'm about a minute behind. So sync up with me. There's the timer there. I'm 3 minutes 36 seconds into the game. So pause your TV, sync up with me, and we'll watch it together. Gattuso is your generic Italian. Yeah, exactly. Arsenal coming forward here. Danny Welbeck. Couldn't quite hold it up there. Arsenal would have a decent chance in the league if they swapped Milan's defence with theirs, says Ananthu. I think their big problem is the midfield. I really do. I think the defence, Kolasinac is not a bad player. Mustafi isn't bad either. But I think there's two things. Arsene Wenger's defensive coaching, I don't believe is good enough. I think his philosophy is the best form of defence is attack, and that's very, when you've only got one project, one plan A, and there's no plan B, you're in trouble, and I think that's Arsene Wenger to a T for you. I also think their defensive capabilities in the midfield is severely lacking. I think it's very, very poor. I think it's very, very poor. If you look at this Arsenal side compared to Arsenal sides in previous years, going back to the likes of Vieira and that generation, this is disgraceful. Arsenal coming forward here, put a ball into the box. It was a poor cross, though, and AC Milan win it back, look to counter-attack. But like I was saying, if you compare this Arsenal side to Arsenal sides of years gone by, then this is just shocking. It is shocking. AC Milan have spent a lot of money. Yes, they have new owners. They got new owners over the summer, I think it was. Bought essentially a whole new side with the likes of Bonucci, Chanaloglu. I think they brought in Frank Kessie as well. Very good players. Very, very good players. It wasn't going for them, well for them at the beginning of the season, but they brought in Gattuso, your generic, stereotypical Italian man, and they've not lost the last 5 games. That's beating Roma and Lazio as well. So, interesting. It's interesting. They've picked up their form a lot. Just shows you as well, from an Arsenal point of view, just shows you that a changed manager can be everything. You can have good players, but if you don't have the right manager, and the right tactics and the right philosophies, you can really struggle. Change a manager and you'll be all right. I think that's the way Arsenal should go. I think as soon as Arsene Wenger leaves, they'll have 1 or 2 years of struggle, as you saw under Manchester United with Sir Alex Ferguson. But I think there's no way they can get worse than this. There's no way they can get worse. United could only go down when Sir Alex Ferguson left, because he left when winning the league. But Arsenal will probably leave finishing 7th or 6th. So I struggle to see how they can get any worse than that. Cristiano says AC Milan had to spend. They were dropping for many years. They were indeed. Shane Bradley says Gattuso knows how to win. How many people have we got watching, chaps? Let me know how many people we've got watching. Obviously, Mark had an astounding 1,200 people watching last night, and I know that AC Milan are giving the ball away here. Stupid. They should have laid the ball off Danny Welbeck. But yeah, like I said, I know Mark's always going to get better viewing figures than me because he's got the backing of the United standards, and it's the way it is. People don't like change, and I'm change, and they're going to back Mark. They like Mark. They've almost built up a relationship with Mark, watching him every day on the United stand, and that's fine. But as long as you guys stick with me and we build a community together on this channel, then that's brilliant. Michael says 181. That's quite all right. Extreme Gaming says, I'm watching, dude. How you doing, pal? Got your Coke? Oh no, I don't have my Coke. No, Coca-Cola, not Anyway, Arsenal knocking it around here. They've got to try and get on the ball a little bit, don't they? Because it's been quite a sporadic first 7 minutes for them. I think they need to get on the ball, calm down a little bit. They're away. Obviously the home crowd for AC Milan is going to be roaring. I can't hear it because I'm talking to you guys, but it's going to be roaring. So what they need to do, they need to bore it down slightly and calm it down and just silence those fans. A shot here! Is that in? No! Henry Mkhitaryan shot. That was a good chance. I mean, Arsenal going forward don't look too bad either. Henry Mkhitaryan shoots. It did go slightly wide, but that's one of the first big Arsenal chances. It was quite well worked. Could Wilshere have slipped Danny Welbeck in there? No. Wilshere did all right. Just drags it, doesn't he, slightly? Just drags it Mkhitaryan. But look, it was an effort. It was a chance. It was an opportunity, and they just need to keep doing this. They need to keep doing this. How you doing, Megan? Evening. AC Milan coming forward here. Oh, Jesus Christ, he spins me inside. The AC Milan player just spun Kolasinac inside out there, but unfortunately didn't have the control to keep it on the pitch, and he takes it off. Goes out for an Arsenal goal kick. Kijan, how you doing? I'm well, thank you. Kieran says, we love you, Sander. We do. Thank you, guys. Thank you. We do really support. Thanks, George. I do see you guys support. Obviously, we've had lag and things like that recently, so I thank you for everyone that sticks to me. I do appreciate it. Jashan says, am I an Arsenal fan? No, I'm not. I'm actually a Manchester United fan. Despite popular belief, I'm not a Real Madrid, Chelsea, Spurs, Liverpool fan. I'm a Manchester United fan. That's on this channel. Arsenal coming forward here. But on this channel, I feel I try to give as unbiased opinion as possible and try to get just a general football head on rather than a Manchester United hat, I should say. So, yeah. Beastmaster, that's so nice. Said every sub, let's help this nice guy out. We love you, Sander. F the haters. Cheers, guys. I mean, we've gone down 3 subscribers, I think, this stream. So, you know, subscribe, please. I need it. I do need it. I really do need it. You know, you guys don't think necessarily that it's that significant, but it is. You know, you heard Mark last night talking about a new mic. He told me to get some subscribers, so I'm trying. Not doing well, but I'm trying. I'm not a closet Madrid fan. I'm not. AC Milan coming forward here. That's a poor shot there. AC Milan was in the box. Sorry, I was just reading your comments. I need to concentrate slightly more on the game. But AC Milan, let's have a little look at this. Arsenal give the ball away. Poor clearance there by Callum Chambers. Mustafi, I should say. And AC Milan just I think it was Chanaloglu. He shoots. It was a poor shot. He tried to, he'd had to go for the far corner, I think. He sort of just scuffs it. Almost a toe poke. Extreme Gaming says, Arsenal on decline. It's not even funny anymore. It's nuts. It's nuts. So, on the thoughts on Shaw being fat and unfit against Crystal Palace. Will he play against LFC on Saturday? I don't think he'll play against LFC, but I think hopefully Mourinho said that he rates him. So hopefully in years to come he does become first choice Manchester United left back, because I think he's got the potential to do so, and I think he's just a fantastic player. I think he could become England's first choice left back along with Manchester United, and I think he could be anything he wants to be. I think he could be the best left back in the world if he really knuckles down and that injury that he had 2 years ago doesn't affect him too much. So we'll have to wait and see how he develops, but I think he's got all the potential in the world. I do. Mkhitaryan doing well so far, I have to say. Trying to interchange with Danny Welbeck there, but Danny Welbeck couldn't link up with him. Dracula says that Gattuso looks scary. He does look scary, doesn't he? He just looks sinister, doesn't he? He does. What was your score prediction from the game? I say 3-1 AC Milan. But since seeing the game, I think it's going to be slightly closer than I originally thought. Jack Wilshere getting on the ball here. Danny Welbeck. Trying to play into Danny Welbeck, but it gets headed back to Donnarumma. You know, they've got 2 Donnarummas in their squad. 1 Donnarumma on the bench and 1 Donnarumma playing at the moment. PJ7 says, shut up, Rick. Nice to have you here, mate. Dark Destruction says, I want Mark back. Evening, chaps. If you guys want Mark, then that's fine. But I'll try and do my best, and I hope hopefully you guys enjoy it. Sander, who do you think the man of the match is? Chiellini or Higuain? I think Chiellini was outstanding. It's not a penalty, that, for me. David Ospina comes roaring out. Actually, that might be. If he goes down there, AC Chanaloglu, let me know, guys. If you're watching the game, is that a penalty? Gattuso seems to think so. I think it is. I think it might be. Ospina comes out charging for the ball, doesn't get the ball, and I think he might have clipped Chanaloglu, but he doesn't go down, stays in his feet, and players are criticised for going down and diving too easily. But look, when you don't go down, you don't get the decision given for you. So there is an incentive there. Where are the moderators? I don't know, Adesh, but we'll deal with it. You've got to give that man credit for not going down. Yeah, you do. AC Milan midfielders quality, says Vishnu. They're a very good side. They're a very good side. No penalty, says Pancake. Interesting. Let me know what you guys think. Pratik says it's not a pen. Okay, so maybe there wasn't contact. I thought I saw a tiny bit of contact, but maybe it wasn't enough to go for him to give a penalty. Cheers, guys, for all the support. Keeping up the good work. Cheers, guys. Matthew McFadden says, some poor granny is wondering where her curtains went, oblivious to the fact it's been worn by Sander. Oi, look, Matthew, I just thought I'd spice it up a little bit today, wear a fancy shirt. Why not? I'm trying to be a little bit more calm than usual. People have been telling me to be myself. And as the stream goes on, we probably will. But I want to try and calm down, be slightly more professional than usual. But, it's still me, and I still want to have a little bit of fun. So I thought the shirt would spice it up slightly. CR7 says, Sana, do a watch along with Mark for the Champions League final for the United match, please. United match? I mean, I don't think United get to the Champions League final, I'll be honest with you. Come on, you Gunners, says Vabhiv. So if you've got any Arsenal or AC Milan fans in the comments, Mkhitaryan! 1-0 Henrik Mkhitaryan. That was an absolutely fantastic goal. Goal! Henrik Mkhitaryan, 1-0 for Arsenal Football Club. It was a very, very good goal. I'm just going to see the replay back in a minute. But I tell you what, that goal will be absolutely crucial. Don't forget, it's in Europe, it's away. It's an away goal, and that will serve them so well in the second leg. I think whatever happens today, that will be a crucial goal. So, it takes a deflection. Mkhitaryan cuts it back, he shoots, and it just takes a deflection off Bonucci, I think it was. And Donnarumma can't do anything about it due to the late diversion in direction. Very, very unfortunate there for AC Milan. Not as good a goal as I thought it was initially. A heavy deflection, putting Arsenal 1-0 up there. Henrik Mkhitaryan, though, showing his individual quality. And look, it's now game on. Now, AC Milan is going to make a good second leg as well. Arsenal got the away goal. And yeah, I mean, it's interesting. Let me know what you guys think of that goal. Henrik Mkhitaryan, for me, has been Arsenal's best player. He's a player with a lot of quality. No one could deny that. It's just his inconsistency in his level of passion that United fans question. But Arsenal are an inconsistent club and a club in recent years that haven't showed that much passion. So look, he sort of fits in all right, doesn't he? That's the harsh reality of it. Yeah, Daniel Roland hits the nail on the head there. He said this is the exact kind of game for Mkhitaryan. In Europe, he's really good. Yeah, in the Europa League for Manchester United, we saw Henrik Mkhitaryan smash it, being one of our players of the tournaments. He was absolutely brilliant for Manchester United in the Europa League last season. And I think with the absence of Aubameyang and Lacazette due to injury, and Aubameyang because he can't play, I think Mkhitaryan will be absolutely crucial in their Europa League run. And if Arsenal want to get anything out of the season, I think Mkhitaryan will be very, very crucial. What score was the first leg, Mark? This is the first leg, mate. This is the first leg. Nathan says, Mkhitaryan is lethal in the Europa League. He is indeed. Who scored for Arsenal? It was Mkhitaryan, Mr. As your Manchester United, do you wish you still had Henrik? No, I don't. I'll be honest, I don't. Arsenal has no backbone, so Mkhitaryan fits in well. Exactly what I said, John. It's the harsh reality of it. Evan says he's loving the streams in the past few weeks. Keep it up. Cheers, pal. Appreciate it. As long as you guys keep watching and subscribing, which you guys don't seem to be subscribing. But if you guys, could share the video, subscribe and like it as well if you haven't already, then that'd be fantastic. It would keep me in the job for a little bit longer. It's quite a good game, this, I'll be honest. Arsenal are not sitting back whatsoever. That could have been dangerous there. That's a foul on Wilshere, yeah. What was the goal like, Jake? It was a ball into Mkhitaryan. He cuts it back. It was on the left-hand side, inside the box. He cuts it back and he shoots, and it just takes a heavy deflection there. And I think this could be a bad injury here, Yeah, he's in. I think he's going to go off. I think he's done his knee in. Oh my god! I thought his kneecap was hanging out like the other end. Oh my god, that scared me. Your two favourite defenders? This is where my bias comes in. I absolutely love Eric Bailly. Not only because I think he's a good defender in this season and the end of last. He's been injury prone and that's been sad to see. But I love his attitude. He goes sliding into challenges, left, right and centre, throwing his head at things. And I think it's funny. I think it is really funny. So Eric Bailly, and I think... I'll be honest, Vincent Kompany, I think he's an absolutely fantastic defender. I think, yes, he's aging, but the experience he's got, the leadership he's got, and you see it when Vincent Kompany's in that City side. The improvement is vast. Chiellini must be up there as well after his performance last night. So, on the thoughts of Mickey saying Wenger and Arsenal are better than Manchester United and Mourinho. Well, he's deluded. The magic spray. Eric Bailly is an absolute nut job, but I love it. Yeah, exactly. That's what I think. That's what I think. Who do I think is going to win the Europa League? It's difficult. It's difficult. It really is. Napoli no longer in it, but Dortmund, AC Milan, Lyon. I tell you what. Let's quickly look at this challenge. Kolasinac doing well there, but there was a scissor-like challenge, which you can often see players get sent off for. I don't think it was a sending off, but he's got to be careful. It was from an Arsenal player. Which one, I'm not sure. But anyway, back onto your comment asking which one will win the Europa League. I think it will be difficult. I think whichever team wins this tie is going to have a fantastic chance. But Lyon and Dortmund aren't bad sides either, so it's going to be interesting to see. Where's Mark Michael? Not here. Probably watching the game on his own with his wife, probably, I assume. Do I go to college? I do. I do. If I donate next time you're on Sana, do you get the money? Because that's why I want to do it. I don't get the money, mate. I don't, unfortunately. It goes into That's Football, and I don't own That's Football. So, yeah. But if you guys want to, you know what you can do for me. The best thing you can do for me is just tell your friends about it. Just tell your friends about the channel. Your friends at work, your mates at school, or the people in the pub, anyone that enjoys football, tell them about it and share the word and spread the word, because we want to be trying to grow this channel to something bigger and greater than it already is, and that's only possible with you guys sharing, subscribing, and telling your friends. There's a ball in there for AC Milan. A good cross it was, but it just a little bit overcooked, and he couldn't get quite on the end of it. Goes out for an Arsenal goal kick. But this tie is very much still in the balance. Very much still in the balance. It was an unlucky goal for AC Milan to concede. It was silly to let Mkhitaryan it was silly for them to give him that little bit of space to shoot. It did take a deflection, therefore it was unlucky. But I think AC Milan haven't been poor either. And, in the last few minutes, Arsenal have dominated. I think AC Milan not showing much going forward, but there's still so much time to get back into it for them, isn't there? Will you be covering the World Cup, or will it be Mark? I think it'll be a combination of me and Mark. Obviously, I'm Dutch, so Holland aren't in it, unfortunately. But I will be rooting for England since I lived there for 16 years. So I will be rooting for England, and I presume Mark will be doing those. So I'll be doing the other games. I presume Mark will be doing the England games, and I'll be doing the others. Subbed and turned on notification, says Evan. Fantastic, Evan. I really do appreciate it. Let me know if you guys do appreciate and enjoy the slightly more controlled and calm version of me. Obviously, when they score, I do get slightly more hyperactive and passionate. But do you guys prefer the slightly calm, collected, more rational way of presenting, or do you guys prefer the slightly more mental, guys? Hi, how you doing? That sort of stream. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. But I'm giving the more calm version out today. Oh, Atletico Madrid still in it as well. Arsenal coming forward here, though. Kolasinac up the field. Thinks he's Marcelo at this point, playing as a left winger. AC Milan win it back. AC Milan have got a man down. Are they going to put it out? They will do indeed. They will do indeed. Seems when England don't get out the group and draw 0-0 to Panama. Well, I wouldn't put it past them. I think Harry Kane, if he can replicate this form for England, as he is doing for Spurs, then I think you've got a fantastic chance. But I think there's something within the mentality, because those players aren't bad players. They're not bad players. I just think there's something within the England mentality that is lacking, which I think might affect you in a negative way. Banter's is really supporting. He said unsubbed and pressed the dislike button and reported you as well. He's a real supporter. We all like haha banter, don't we? We do. People saying they like me crazy. I'm quite tired today, which is probably why I'm slightly more reserved. But AC Milan man down here. Is it Chanaloglu? No. I'm not sure. Calabria, the left back, I think it is. Is he going to go off? I think he will go off. I'm not sure though. He's limping. Oh, I'll be supporting England here, not Spain. I mean, I'm Dutch, so, go back to 2010 and they beat us in the World Cup final, so no way will I be supporting Spain. England, I was born there, lived there 16 years of my life, so. Timothy Fosu-Mensah is my favourite young Dutch player. Louise, how you doing? Lovely to see you here. I haven't seen you in the comments up to this point, but brilliant to have you here. Milan will win. Yeah, interesting. Arsenal have been better so far this half. I think AC Milan started off the first 7 minutes well, but Arsenal have really grown into the game, and since that goal, they've got a bit of confidence about them. Who scored, Jamie? It was Mkhitaryan. It was of a deflection, no, but it still was Mkhitaryan. AC Milan coming forward here. Trying to knock it about, trying to find a way to break down that Arsenal defence. They put a ball in, but it does get cleared out. Only so far as Danny Welbeck. Danny Welbeck into Mkhitaryan. Breaks down. Is that a foul? I think he's let it play on. AC Milan regain possession. They're knocking it about. What they need to do, I think, they need to settle down and they really need to put some pressure on Arsenal. Get that crowd back up and roaring because Arsenal have really dominated so far. And I think AC Milan need to show some more attacking intent, show slightly more pace, slightly more tenacity, I think. Mkhitaryan looks like a flop. Well, he's been Arsenal's best player today. If you guys haven't already, then do click the subscribe button. We're on 24,008 subscribers. Do hit it. It does help me out. I do appreciate everyone that does subscribe. Obviously, I thought we were going to try and hit 24,100 today, but obviously not. Mark hit that, I think it was. So, yeah, if you guys could subscribe and share the video as well, that'd be very much appreciated. If you do subscribe and I see the ticker go up, obviously, and you comment saying that you've subscribed, I'll happily give you a shout out. It's the least I can do, isn't it? Atletico Madrid winning 1-0. Suleiman, how you doing, buddy? Come on, you Gunners, 1-0 away. Not a bad result, says Vabav. No, it's not. It's very good. I think if you can hold it like this, you stand a very good chance of going through in the tie. But, one goal then for AC Milan and at your place and you're in trouble. So, anyway. Oh, my God. That was so poor from Chanaloglu. They had men forward, AC Milan, and they tries to cut it back, but he sort of miskicks it and he gives it away. Wilshere running the show as well. I think Wilshere's a fantastic player. Think what you think about him, but I think he bleeds Arsenal and he's the only passionate one, the only passionate player. Without it, they seem devoid of any confidence and passion and fight. With him, it's a whole different story. Ahmed subscribed. Thanks, buddy. Thanks, buddy. Sander, thoughts United? CR7, I'll talk about United's... Well, it's not really my place to talk about United. If you guys are interested in Manchester United talk, then do head over to the United stand for that from Mark Goldbridge. Jashan has subscribed. I really do appreciate it. Hardeep as well. I haven't seen the tickers go up, but there we go. Yeah, that's a good comment, says Jordan. Says, where's everybody from? Everyone get commenting. Hardeep is subscribed. I haven't seen the ticker go up, mate, but there we go. Where's everybody from? Where are you watching from? Obviously, this is a fan channel for fans all over the world, supporting a variety of different clubs. So, look, if you're watching in Madrid like me, or England, or Indonesia, or Sri Lanka, or Estonia, I don't know. Let me know. Let me know where you guys are watching from. Abs has subscribed since early last year. We weren't going early last year, pal, but we'll go with that. Yeah, there's a corner here for Arsenal. It does come out Ramsey on the ball. Not shown much so far, Ramsey, but I think Arsenal have been better. Nutmeg there, nice little nutmeg. I think Arsenal have definitely been better. Ball into Jack Wilshere. Can he get a shot off? Couldn't quite get a shot off or a cross off either. Goes out for a corner though. Arsenal, Mkhitaryan heading over to take it. It's interesting. I think they've been the far superior side. Let me know what you guys think of the game so far. Do you guys think that Arsenal have been better? Is there slightly lag? Or do you think AC Milan have been this far superior side? Let me know. I think Arsenal, Ireland, Liverpool. Liverpool, Bristol, Bosnia-Herzegovina, Brighton, Tilted Towers. Guys, I think we're getting slight audio-video lag. It's now sorted itself out, as I can see. It might dip in and out of that. I'm sorry if it does. I do really apologise. What minute am I on, Zaza? Well, you can see the minute up there. 28 minutes, 53 seconds into the game. I have Loot Lake, Dubai. Interesting. Tipperary Island, Nepal. Fantastic. Fantastic that we get so many people from all over the world. Matthew, are you into your Fortnite then now? Tilted Towers. I never drop a Tilted Towers. I'm a Moisty Myers type of guy. Venezuela. Fantastic. Anyway, AC Milan coming forward here. What can they do with it? Put a ball in. It was a good cross, to be fair. Ospina comes out like a cat. He's always up on his feet. It was a good shot there off on the volley, but it does go wide once again for an Arsenal goal kick. Ospina looks down injured here. I don't know quite what's gone. I think it was a collision with his own player. Potentially Mustafi that's down, I think, as well. It was a good cross in, right on the danger zone. Yeah, Ospina, I think, collides with Mustafi. They're both down at this point. Hopefully they're both all right. And then he should be playing. Yeah, I think. Obviously they sold Coquelin to Valencia in January. I think that was a silly move. They, in midfield they're so poor defensively. And so why would you sell a defensive midfielder to Valencia? I don't get it. I'm not sure why. Mustafi's down. He's got a head injury. He looks bad. I think he looks in some pain. He's just about to sit up now. Ospina looks injured as well. I think Ospina will be all right. Mustafi, I'm not sure about, though. Was that Rob Holding warming up for Arsenal? Matthew said, I'm enjoying Fortnite, but have been decent at PUBG recently, so it's still number one for me. Why pay for PUBG where you can get Fortnite for free? That's all I'll say. Why is Aubameyang not playing? Adnan, he's cup-tied. Although Dortmund weren't in the Europa League when he was there, they are in it now. And so he's not allowed to play against his former club in the Europa League. And Lacazette's not playing due to injury. So they've got Danny Welbeck up front, which I think is dodgy. Suleiman has just shared this. Fantastic, guys. I do appreciate it. If you guys want to follow me on Twitter, that's Sander_Segers7. SANDER_SEGERS7. But more importantly, go follow That's Football Fan TV. I think it might be That's Football TV. Anyway, just type in That's Football and just find the That's Football account. Where you'll get, all the tweets when we'll be going live, etc., etc. Pedro Ramirez has finger in. Everyone's talking about Fortnite. Arsenal have dominated so far, haven't they? I think AC Milan, they look a bit, they don't look fantastic. I think that goal for Arsenal has really boosted their confidence and boosted their, since that goal, they've looked better. Chris says he loves the shirt and asked if I'm going off to the Caribbean after this. No, but tomorrow I will be going off to England to see my girlfriend again. You guys might know her. She's in the comments. She's Megan HM. So yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm very excited. Sin Gaming says Arsenal heart. Fantastic to have you here, mate. If you are new to the channel, Sin Gaming, then do get subscribing. 24,000 subscribers and 24,013 subscribers. So if you guys wouldn't mind subscribing, helping me out, helping the channel out, and helping you guys out as well, because it will only grow if you do subscribe, and the channel will get bigger and better than it already is. So, you're doing yourselves a favour, but you're also doing me a favour. Vibav says you're doing a great job. Just let Mark know so I don't get sacked. I'm always so nervous. I'll be honest. I'm real with you guys. I'm honest with you guys. And Mark's a fantastic presenter who's built something absolutely amazing on the United stand, and I'm always almost going head to head with him on the channel. And I never get as much views as him and things like that. So I always feel, it's a bit disheartening, isn't it, when you're on the same channel and he's getting 4 times the amount of views as you. But you can only expect that. He's fantastic. He's got experience. He's a great guy and a fantastic presenter as well. So fair play to him. But I'm always slightly nervous, I'll be honest. Louise said, lads, this Arsenal, they always go out at the last 16 stage. Good point. So a good point. I think obviously there's a second leg still to come. Arsenal's away form though has been very poor, losing to the likes of Brighton, Swansea, Nottingham Forest. Who else? Lots more people, but they've been very poor away from home. They're doing all right today. Second half, AC Milan will come out a different side. We'll have to wait and see for that. Still about 10, 15 minutes left of this first half, but just defensively, if AC Milan can catch them out defensively, then Arsenal are in trouble, because defensively, they're so poor defensively, Arsenal. So poor. People showing some love in the comments. Guys, I really do appreciate it, because, when I did Real Madrid PSG and I got about 300 people watching at any one time, about 15,000 views total, and then Mark does Juve Spurs and he gets like 1,200 people watching total. It's just, you see it and you go like, I'm jealous. Am I doing something wrong? Am I, this, that and the other? But, you got people around me that are telling me, no, it's fine. Obviously he's got experience. He's got his fan base, and so, fair play. At the end of the day, me and Mark are working together on this channel, aren't we? We're working together. So if he does good views, I do good as well. So we're all in this together. I just want to improve. I want to improve and talk to more of you, because at the end of the day, that's the sign of if I'm doing well or not. So there we go. Arsenal players just bundled each other over, says David. I'm actually turning Spanish. I actually am. Since when does a normal person say the word David? My middle name's bloody David, and I've read his name out David. Mental. Harry Phelan's loving the channel. Keep it up. Thanks, guys. I really do appreciate everyone. Really do appreciate everyone that is supporting. Do get subscribing if you haven't already. AC Milan got a free kick here. This could be dangerous. These are those difficult ones where if you put it far corner, the keeper doesn't know whether it's going to go in or is it cleared away. It was actually an outswinger that they put in. Xhaka puts it out for a AC Milan corner. I think they could have done slightly better with that, AC Milan, because Arsenal defensively, the defensive organisation, whether it be from corners or from open play, is never good. So I thought they could really threaten Arsenal then. But another ball goes in from the corner. But Arsenal get rid of it. They're doing all right. They're doing better defensively than I thought they would. However, on the other hand, AC Milan haven't been fantastic going forward either. So it's a bit of both. But I just think Arsenal need to keep doing what they're doing. They're doing very well. But AC Milan need to show a lot more. They need to come out in that second half raring to go. But I'm sure they'll be wary and concerned and trying to make sure that Arsenal don't get another away goal, which will be playing on the back of their mind. Zasa said AC Milan are unbeaten in about 10 games. I still feel they'll win this. Yeah, they are. Come on, Milan, says Chris Windle. Come on, you Gunners. JB, how you doing, man? Fantastic to have you here, pal. A ball goes in here for AC Milan. JB, you watching it, mate? Let me know. Matthew McFadden says Chanaloglu has a better delivery than Amazon Prime. To be fair, he's not been fantastic today, Chanaloglu. I think he's lacked a bit of quality, I'll be honest with you. But no, we'll go with it. Who scored, JB? You're clearly not watching it then. It was Mkhitaryan. It came off a deflection, but it was Mkhitaryan. Thanks, Matthew, for taking that comment away, because, you know what? Time the bloody knob out as well. Time him out. If you guys want to abuse and just abuse it, just piss off. Do you know what I mean, though? Like, realistically, if you don't like it, don't watch it, right? If you like it, get involved. I'm happy to have you. I'm happy to talk to you. But if you're just going to sit there and criticise, criticism is fantastic. I'm open to constructive criticism. But when you're just abusive and, rude, piss off. Do you know what I mean? Just go, leave. Who scored? It was Mkhitaryan off a deflection. Come on, United, says Jack Steels. Interesting comment for an Arsenal versus AC Milan game. AC Milan need to do better, I feel, don't you? Guys, let me know in the comments what you guys think. Do AC Milan need to go better, or can they just continue how they are? Let me know. I think they need to do better. I think they need to be more fast and more intense and more intense in the attack. It's time the bloody knob out. Good. David, I really... It's difficult to no, don't block him, because he might realise what he's done wrong. But it's difficult for you guys to understand how much your support really does help me and give me confidence, because I'm 17 years old. I'm doing this, on my own. people didn't like me at the beginning, and it really does help when you guys subscribe, tell me signed in, whatever it is. I love it. I love it, and it makes my day. It makes my day. Yeah, get rid of the haters. Just piss off. Not being rude, but you sound like a B-Tech Joe Weller. Oh, thanks, mate. I'll take a B-Tech Joe Weller. I think Lukaku will score for Milan. I mean, this Jack Steele, first he's gone, come on United, then he thinks Lukaku's going to score for him. It's decent. Where am I from? I was born in England, lived there for 16 years, but I'm now living in Spain. J4 says, Mkhitaryan is better than Sanchez. Stop. Just stop. SD still doesn't like me. All right, mate. Is that a new shirt? No, it's actually, I've had it for like 2-3 years now. It's actually a bit too small for me. But I thought I'd spice it up, don't you? I thought I'd spice it up. I'll tell you what, my hairline is effing on the ropes here at this point, isn't it? I'm 17 years old and I'm bloody balding. Anyway, Arsenal going forward here. They put a ball into the box. Danny Welbeck tried to get on the end of it, but he couldn't quite get there. Goes out for an Arsenal corner. Arsenal look good. AC Milan on the ropes at this point. I think they need to bucket their ideas up. Defensively, poor. Danny Welbeck essentially left free there. Bonucci just trying to cover him. Vabav says Man City will probably dominate next 5 to 10 seasons like United of old. Depressing thought that. That's a contribution. Thank you for that. Vabav, thank you for that contribution. If you guys do want to contribute as well, you can do with the super chat option. Just contribute £1, £2, £3 or whatever your currency is, and I'm definitely going to read out your comment if you do. But yeah, I think the most notable thing is that I agree with that, Vabav. I really do. I think they're players that are being so fantastic this season are 21, 22, 23. That's scary. That's bloody scary. So look, we'll see how it goes. Hopefully Mourinho and can conjure up something and stop them in a more pragmatic way and win the league next season. We'll have to wait and see about that. But I'm scared. I'll be honest. I'm scared. Yeah, that's true. That's true, isn't it? Anyway. I look 25 at least. Arsenal coming forward here. Danny Welbeck, can you play it out? Bang! Chambers shot, good save. Easy, comfortable save from Donnarumma. But it would have been a good goal if it did go in. Es difícil, pero sí entiendo. I don't know what that means. Alex says, someone to do it in future streams, do duo with Mark. I'm not sure how that would work. Maybe I don't know. I think it's good when we spread it out, and it allows me even more to talk to you guys because you're the only company I've got. So something that I really like about when I do the streams and Mark as well is the interaction with the live comments, and it's essential. It's at the heart of this channel and the United Stand. Without you guys, this channel is nothing. Without you guys, I'm sitting here on my own with a light, a camera, and my laptop, just talking. Danny Welbeck's in here. Can he shoot? Bang. No goal. Well, I never thought he would score that anyway. But like I was saying, without you guys, I'm sitting here on my own talking about a bunch of waffle about football. So, I've got opinions from you guys, and I really do appreciate that. Hi, MUFC Op Gamer. My prediction, JB, I reckon it'll be 3-1. 3-1 AC Milan, I think it would be. I think if AC Milan get a goal, that's Arsenal's confidence once again completely shot, especially if they get it just before half-time. It'll be so disheartening for them. And Arsenal, when they get disheartened, when they go down, they stay down. Because I'm not sure they've got the leaders and the characters in the dressing room to be able to pick them back up and win them the game again from behind. We saw them go 1-0 up against Swansea. They lost that game. So, I think there's still a half left, 45 minutes left of the game of football. So it'd be interesting to see how the game develops. But I think just AC Milan really need to butt their ideas up and show something going forward slightly more. They do win a corner here, though. Came off Chambers there. Welbeck is useless, says Andrew Kidd. I don't think he's good. I think he's more of a Leicester type player. Do you know what I mean? I do. Ball goes in here. Nice ball there. Spina, it was dodgy. Was that gone out? Yeah, it's gone for a goal kick. But it was dodgy there. Bonucci trying to get on the end of it. Louise makes good comments. The best thing we did was sell Welbeck. I agree. So if you guys are United fans, do you remember the when he tried to he attempted to chip Neuer in I think it was the quarterfinals of the Champions League against Bayern Munich? Never forgive him. I'll never forgive him. Vibao says Rashford looks like another Welbeck. You know what? I've said it before, and I sort of agree with you. I really do. Anyway, 44 minutes into this game, as you guys can see, it's been rare, not too exciting. Nothing major really has happened. That goal was slightly lucky, although I think the AC Milan could have pressed Mkhitaryan down slightly and held him up. You don't give a man of that quality that much space, or even an inch of space to shoot, which they did, and it cost them. And I think AC Milan haven't been fantastic going forward. They started off okay, but other than the first 10 minutes, they haven't shown a lot of speed and energy going forward. Nor of Arsenal, really. Nor of Arsenal. I think I don't know the stats. I'm just going off what I feel. I feel Arsenal have dominated possession, and they've been the better side. I think. Let me know. We're coming up to half time, so let me know. Who scored for Arsenal, Kieran? It was Mkhitaryan. There's a free kick here for AC Milan. If they score this, it's 4 minutes of added time due to all the injuries. Fair few players went down. Çalhanoğlu is notorious for his fantastic delivery of the ball, but I don't think he's going to take it. It's quite far out and it's quite wide. If he scores this, it'd be an absolutely fantastic goal. I don't think he's going to score it. I think that there's something dodgy going on there. He's allowed to be offside. Yeah, ref, he's allowed to stay offside. Ball goes in, shoots, hits the wall. Poor. Should have done better there. Bit of pinball going on here. Bit of pinball. And Arsenal play it out quite nicely. Joe Hart, his son, seems to always ignore me during the game. I don't seem to ignore you. Arsenal forward! He hits the bar. Henrik Mkhitaryan once again on that left-hand side. That could have been 2-0. And I tell you what, that could have been the game wrapped up. That could have been 2 away goals. And that would be absolutely dreadful for AC Milan. He hits the bar. It was so close. Once again, he cuts in. He just shifts. And sends the player the wrong way. And he just bends it into that far corner. And a little bit down, a few inches down. And he scores that, and that's 2-0 up for Arsenal. And I think at that point, it's game over. I think it's tie over. But he didn't score, and AC Milan are still in the tie. I think if Arsenal score 2 away goals, AC Milan are in trouble. AC Milan coming forward here, though. Ball into the box. Header. Just over an AC Milan player. I'm saying it now. City are one season wonder. That's from David Tap Gun. Thank you for your contribution, David. I really, really do appreciate it. I was one time singing "You're a half-season wonder," so I can't argue against it. But I'm scared they're not, pal. I'm scared they're not. But thank you for the contribution, mate. Thank you for the contribution. Arsenal, you know what? Arsenal, despite what I said about them throughout this half and before the half as well, before the game started, I was saying they're so poor defensively, and they have been. And that's not me fabricating word. That's true. That's based on what we've seen in their performances. But today, AC Milan haven't posed that much of a threat, but everything that AC Milan have questioned Arsenal with, Arsenal have answered and answered quite well as well. They've been defending quite well, attacking. They've had their counter attacks have been decent, not fantastic but decent. I think Arsene Wenger will be very happy with how this half's gone, and so will the Arsenal players. And I think Arsene Wenger's team talk will be just more of the same, please, more of the same. Gattuso on the other hand, they're unbeaten in their last 10 or so games, and their form has been fantastic under him. So I'm sure he'll have something up under his sleeve, and I'm back him to get the players out in the second half, and get the players out to come and win the game. But in this first half, AC Milan just haven't showed enough. Dr. Mitten, that's football for you. No, that's why we called it the channel That's Football, because it's such a fantastic phrase, isn't it? Everyone says, well, that's football. And that's football. He says, Dr. Mitten says, Welbeck's playing well. I disagree with you. I think he's been missing. I think the chance, the 1 or 2 chances that he had on goal, he's fluffed his line slightly. Could have done better. So, but that's your opinion, and that's fine, mate. That you see something slightly different to me, and that's brilliant. Let me guys what you think. Has Danny Welbeck been any good? Henrik Mkhitaryan into Aaron Ramsey. Ramsey! 2-0 to Arsenal. 2 away goals. And I said if Arsenal were to score 2 away goals, then AC Milan would be in trouble. And I tell you what, are AC Milan in trouble now? That's 2-0. It's a fantastic goal. Defensively, not what I had expected from AC Milan. Gattuso looks absolutely fuming. Absolutely fuming. It was a lovely goal, this. It was a lovely run, but the defender just switches off. The left back and the centre back likewise, both together. And Aaron Ramsey just takes it, one-on-one with the keeper. Brilliant ball there from Ozil. Takes it around the keeper, and he's got an open goal to score into. So, 2-0. It'll be interesting. It's not undeserved either. It's not undeserved either because Arsenal have been the better side. AC Milan have looked so poor. I mean, we've criticised Arsenal's defending in recent weeks, in recent years, but this defending from this AC Milan side, I thought we would see something far, far better. I expected a lot more from AC Milan. They've been very, very poor defensively, a shambles going forward, likewise. And like Joe Hart said, it was far, far, far too easy. Far, far, far too easy for Arsenal to break that AC Milan defence down and get one-on-one with the keeper. Not good enough from AC Milan. Not good enough. Pratik says tie over, indeed. Louise, still backing AC Milan, says Milan will win. I respect Louise's opinion. I always like Louise in the comments. So, when she says something, I tend to listen. But I don't see it happening, Louise. I don't see it happening. Chad Sproul, Sona David Seegers, destroying cars. Cars? Oh, ears. I'm an idiot. I can't read. Destroying ears since 2000. I was born in 2000. This is good, actually. It means that Wenger will stay and Arsenal will continue to be rocky in the Premier. But you know what, Chris? That's a good point. That's a very, very good point. Let me know. Because the Europa League might be the difference between Arsene Wenger, mate, staying his job, keeping his job or not. And if Arsenal can win it, that's another season of Arsenal not winning the league, isn't it? So you make a good point, mate. You make a good point. I'm sure Vibav will have something else to say about that. Lucas Atletico says, yes, I presume you're an Arsenal fan, mate. Milan have been shocking. Arsenal haven't been great, but a 2-0 up. Vishnu, you hit the nail on the head. Arsenal haven't been great. Defensively, they've been all right. Not fantastic, but they haven't had the opportunity to be fantastic because AC Milan haven't posed them any threats, haven't asked any questions of them. Going forward, Arsenal have been not absolutely fantastic. They've been good. But not fantastic. AC Milan have not been great, have they? They've not been brilliant. And I think, I think it was Joe Hart said it. Too easy for Arsenal, and they find themselves 2-0 up. And if is this tie? One more goal for Arsenal and this tie's over. I don't see AC Milan winning 3-0 or more at their Emirates. I think Arsenal. You can say what you want about their away form, but you can't really doubt their home form. Their home form has been good, despite losing to Östersund. Their home form has been good. So I don't see AC Milan going to the Emirates and winning 3-0. But that's football. Anything can happen. I think they need to come out in the second half, like I said, with a different attitude, with a more intense attitude, and really pin Arsenal back because Arsenal defensively aren't good. And as soon as you start to pose them ask them questions and give them problems defensively, they crumble. And they haven't done that today, AC Milan. I think that's how they need to attack the second half, by attacking it. Let me know what you guys think, chats. Let me know what you guys think. The best first half I've seen so far from Arsenal this year, but it's been a poor performance from AC Milan. So Stuart, Milan are awful. Exactly, pal. I agree with you. Darren O'Brien, how you doing, man? How you doing? Atul, how you doing? Welcome. We're in 24,020 subscribers. If you wouldn't mind hitting the subscribe button, if you are joining late or you just haven't subscribed yet, there's a little ticker down in that corner. 24,021 subscribers we're currently on. We're trying to hit 24,100 today. I don't think we'll do it, but Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Share the video if you have subscribed and like it as well. Tell your friends about it because we want to be growing this channel and this community in the comments to something bigger and greater than it already is. So if you guys do subscribe and I see the ticker go up and you comment saying that you have subscribed, the least I can do is give you a shout out. So, but don't lie. Don't lie about it. Chad says, this just proves mid-table teams are better than mid-table top 6 Italian sides. It might do because AC Milan are in 7th. Sort of mugged yourself off there, Chad, pal. It's Sampdoria in 6th, so, yeah, no. Mugged yourself off. Corey says what I'm saying is spot on. That's why I say it, mate. Gavin Cox, how you doing, pal? But get commenting, chaps. Get commenting. This, I've said what I've had to say over half time, over the duration of the half, and at the beginning of half time. So half time is where I dedicate solely my attention to the comments. Philip Hammond has subscribed, but that's not true because you're here before. Yeah, Beastmaster, 259 people watching. Let's get subscribing, chaps. Whether you guys are regular watchers, then that's fine. But if there's any new people, then do get subscribing. Oh, lads. I'm happy. I'm rarely happier other than. Anyway, I'm rarely happier than when I'm streaming with you guys and watching the game with you. It's fantastic. Hi, Sana. What's your next plan? Watchalong. It's a good point. I don't know actually. Let me know. Is there any big games coming up? Obviously, I'm not going to do United Liverpool because that's Mark will do that on United Stand. I'm away over this weekend, but I'm back Sunday. You know what we might do? I might discuss it with Mark. I might do a Skype show on Sunday night. Up to you guys. Do you want to see that? Is that what you guys want to see? A Skype show where you guys get the opportunity to Skype in and I have a conversation with you guys and you get to give your opinions. It will be topical. It will either be Sunday or Friday. So it'll either be after the round of fixtures over the weekend, or it'll be on the Friday just before. So it'll be topical. We'll be debating. Me and you guys, literally you guys that are watching, will be debating. So yeah, yes, of course, all day YouTube. There are Champions League games coming up. So Barca Chelsea, I will most likely do, unless Mark wants to do it. Oh yeah, I need to stop the timer. Yeah, good point. Cheers, David, for reminding me, mate. Matt Grease, I presume you want to see the Skype show. Let me know if that's something you want to see. Then let me know. Let Mark know, and get subscribing. It wasn't David that reminded me about the timer. It was Chris. Cheers, pal. Appreciate it. We've got a Crystal Palace situation, says David. Don't know what you mean by that, mate. Milan will make a comeback. Louise is adamant that Milan will win. I don't know. I don't know. If they come out in the second half, a different side, then okay, we can start talking then. But based on what I saw in the first half, Milan not good enough. That'll be up for the Skype. Fantastic. Chris, Skype shows are always interesting. Yeah. Vibav says, if United go to Sevilla, who are in bad form, what does that say about English football? Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm sceptical about United's game against Sevilla. I think the away goal scares me. I think Sevilla are a very good side as well. So we'll see how that goes. But that's for the United stand. Philip Hammond says, how much do you think De Bruyne is worth? I think De Bruyne, he must be one of the best players in the world at the moment, isn't he? He's absolutely fantastic. He could, you know what, I think in the next couple of seasons he might be in that top 3 Ballon d'Or. I do think so. Vibav wants to see a Skype show. Interesting. Halam, it's not your first time watching. You're not getting me this time. Andrew Kidd says prediction. Well, I predicted before the game 3-1 AC Milan, but now I'm going to go with a 3-1 Arsenal win. Because, they might score AC Milan, but from what I've seen in that first half, Arsenal looked by far the better side. AC Milan looked dodgy defensively, and Arsenal seemed to be cutting them open at ease. So, 3-1. Arsenal now, completely flipped it on its head. Arsenic Gunner, in case, fantastic to have you here, pal. I do appreciate, obviously, if you guys support any other side, then... we've got a lot of Manchester United fans in the comments, but if you guys do support Arsenal, AC Milan, any team across the world, then do get involved. You're completely welcome. How do we let Mark know, Vibav? Well, tweet him at Mark Goldbridge. I don't know. It's up to you guys. It's up to you guys. Or just show support on the channels, on my streams. It's up to you guys. I mean, it really is. Darren O'Brien says 300 million for De Bruyne. I don't think so. I think maybe like 150. I think 150 in this market. But the market always just is constantly inflating, isn't it? So, you can't really name a price on anyone. No, there was no contact on that Espina challenge. No contact. Someone says, hey man, you're doing a great job for your Skype show. Prediction, Arsenal for AC Milan. 2. Fantastic to have you here, pal. Yeah, if you guys want to see the Skype show, let me know. Don't rule... Hazard, SDU. Amif says, I'm sorry I'm late for the watch on. He's liked and shared it. Fantastic, mate. I really do appreciate you joining. Daniel says, Sandra, do you think United have a chance of winning the Champions League? If not, who do you think will win? United have little to no chance of winning the Champions League. I'll be honest with you. I think Real Madrid can win it. I really do think they do. I think we might see an El Clasico final. Obviously, depending on how the draws go, I think we might see an El Clasico final. Gary reckons it's going to be 250 million for De Bruyne. Interesting. I mean, like I said, the market's always inflating, so it wouldn't surprise me if a player goes for 250. I mean, Neymar went for 220, so. Do you reckon Wenger will be at Arsenal next season? I don't. If they get the Champions League, Andrew Kidd, I think he will be. If they're not in the Champions League, I don't think so. Ajax are in the Champions League, I believe so, Suleiman. Luis says, typical Mickey, does it in Europa, but cannot do it in a big game when we need him. Well, he did it in the big games when we needed him in the Europa League last season, just not in the league. And he's replicating that at Arsenal. I think he's very much a European player. I don't think he suits the Premier League, and I think if he was to move back to a Borussia Dortmund or anywhere across Europe, I think he'd stand out. I just don't think he's suited to the Premier League. I think it's too fast. I think it's too strong. It's less technical. Whereas other European leagues are more technical, which might suit him more. Atletico are leading 1-0 against Moscow, says Chris Windle. I had the opportunity to go to that game. If you guys know Jorge Garcia, who joined me on for the Betis versus Real Madrid Watchalong, about 10 minutes before the game, he invited me. He's got a Atletico Madrid season ticket. But I said I'm doing the watch-along with you guys, so yeah. Leo says it's been a scrappy game. No team has been good going forward or has been solid defensively. Arsenal have just been gifted 2 goals, really. Well, I think Milan have been weaker defensively than Arsenal. Arsenal not been fantastic defensively either, but Milan have been weaker, and vice versa. Arsenal have been better going forward than Milan going forward. John Parkinson's asked if I go and watch live games. I do now and again. I do. Matthew McFadden says, Jorge, what a man. I'll tell him. If I do the Barcelona Chelsea game, I'll get him on beforehand because he's a Barcelona fan, but he's got an Atletico Madrid season ticket because he lives in Madrid. So he thought, why not? He cannot go to a Real Madrid. He cannot get a Real Madrid season ticket because he just won't bring himself to do so. It's like if I lived in Liverpool, I wouldn't get a Liverpool season ticket. I'd get an Everton one. That's essentially what he's done with Atletico Madrid. So I'll try and get him on if I do the Barcelona game. Brilliant. Imagine if I never met the broskies. Yeah. I'm weird, man. What signings do you think United need next season to close the gap? I think Milinkovic-Savic would be good. I think another centre-back would be good. I think a new right-back would be good. And in that case, Fabinho would be fantastic as he could play centre-mid and right-back. I think Valencia has been poor recently. Saying that, though, we have got Fosu Mensah to come back from loan. Obviously, Crystal Palace's standout player this season. Leroy Sané coming out and saying that he's the most difficult player he's played against. So that's telling enough, isn't it? So hopefully, you know what? Bring Fabinho in, play him in the centre mid and put Fosu Mensah at right back. Whether Jose will do that or not, I'm not sure. But all I can tell you is that Fosu Mensah is an absolutely outstanding talent with great potential. And if he doesn't get first team minutes for United, he'll eventually move on and do great things for another club. I think he's a fantastic player. Hey man, does Arsenal's Europa League result play a vital role in Wenger's future? 100% Sumit. I think if Arsenal get through into the Champions League and win the Europa League, I think he'll stay. I do. I think he'll stay, and it's very Arsene Wenger-esque to do that. Obviously, last season, doubts about his future, goes and win the FA Cup. This season, doubts about his future, massive doubts about his future, goes and win the Europa League. I think even if he wins the Europa League, he shouldn't continue. I think it'd be a fantastic send-off for him. You know, a European Cup, a European trophy, and a goodbye. Fantastic, brilliant. You know, like DT's banner. Thanks for the memories. But it's time to go. And I think that'd be a good send-off for him. Whether the Arsenal board have it in them to do that, whether Arsene Wenger has got that in him to walk, I'm not sure. I'll be honest, I'm not sure. But we'll have to wait and see. Mark should do a poll on this video whether the fans like the shirts. Well, you know what? If you guys want to answer that question, I'm going to go over to my Twitter now and set up a shirt, set up a poll. We're getting a little bit of audio video lag, but actually no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do it because I'm scared about the Wi-Fi. We're getting a bit of audio video lag, but hopefully it will come back like we have. It's now come back. Brilliant. Sana's Hawaiian shirt versus Mark's Hawaiian shirt. Who wins? Well, I'll tell you what, that'd be funny, wouldn't it, if we did a debate-style video, like a split down the middle, me in this and Mark in his one. It'd be interesting. So he's got a pineapple one. Andrew Kidd likes it. He likes it. I want Kane to go to Madrid. Well, Kane's an absolutely outstanding player. I don't think he'll go to Madrid. I think he believes in the project and in the team Pochettino is building. I think there's progression definitely there. Not necessarily in the league, but in Champions League terms, they've progressed. Bottled it last night, but it's still progression. I think Kane believes in it. I think he likes the combinations with Dele Alli, Heung-min Song, Alderweireld. I think they've got a fantastic team going on there. I just think they need one trophy. Once they get one trophy, I think you might see them gain some momentum and win a few more. But they need that winning mentality. They need to know what it is to win. Whether that means bringing in players or just that these current players step up, I'm not sure, but they need a trophy. Who's here? Who's here, Matthew? I don't know. What are you on? We've won the title 42 times. Can't see the video? What do you mean you can't see the video? Oh, shit. There we go. I'm 5 seconds behind, guys, so do put up with that, but there we go. Dortmund are losing. I mean, they're they're almost lost in the last game, in the last tie, didn't I? Almost went out. Who to? I'm not sure, but they almost lost. Just clawed it back in the 83rd minute, I think it was. But AC Milan looks, I think, you know, we're obviously about 29 seconds into this half, and they look more hungry. It looks more fast, and so they should be. They were very, very poor in the first half. And they need to come out of the second half and show what they've got, show why they are have been so highly rated under Gattuso, and show their worth. They need to do something different that they did in the first half. But now, Arsenal 2 goals, they can be quite relaxed. If they get a third one, that's 3 away goals. I think that's tie over. I do. Leo is hoping for an AC Milan comeback. That'd be fantastic. It'd be fantastic watching, wouldn't it? Dortmund are actually losing. Well, like I said, they almost lost in their last tie. Almost lost at Atlanta, now to Salzburg. Yeah, exactly, Matthew, exactly. Who's here, Matthew? Is Mark joined? I cut myself while shaving earlier. Yeah. De Gea's plan might go down. De Gea, make sure, huh? Griezmann will join Barcelona. Interesting, obviously, Jorge, as you guys know, is a Barcelona fan, and he said he doesn't want him. He said he wants Gabriel Jesus. They've got Luis Suarez. You know, Luis Suarez and Griezmann aren't too far off age-wise, so there's no point in really bringing him in. The Barcelona fans don't want him. They want Gabriel Jesus, so interesting. David De Gea says Milan are an overrated side. They are seventh in Serie A, but, you know. Xhaka's having a little bit of a bust-up here, ill-disciplined. Bit of a bust-up. This referee is quite aggressive. Hands on him, saying, look at me. Very, very aggressive. Xhaka though, they go straight back to each other. That's good though. For an Arsenal fan, that's what you want to see. You want to see a bit of passion. You want to see like people that care. If that's about a stupid little thing, then that's silly. But if it's about just general passion, then that's fair enough. Oh, Manchester is red. Oh, sorry. You never told me that. I didn't know that. Emil, there's your name. Arsenal coming forward here. Mkhitaryan's done well. I think the good thing about, what I was saying before, that Arsenal weren't going to get a lot of width with their forward line in terms of Xhaka, Wilshere, Ozil and Mkhitaryan. But I think the positive of having that forward line is the fact that they can all interchange, which is often very confusing as a defender. In real life, I'm a defender myself, obviously at a very low level, but I play centre-back. And when you're trying to mark a man and he keeps moving that way and you don't know whether to follow him, do you stay? And when it's difficult when players interchange. It is difficult. Andrew said no matter how bad Arsenal are, Spurs will never be a bigger club than Arsenal. Well, over time they might be. Over the time they might eventually be. But it has to take trophies. And Welbeck's in here. Welbeck! Oh my God, that was so close. He wanted to take it past the keeper, but he didn't. It was so close. It almost rebounded off him and went in, but it just went wide. It was close though. It was a good ball. Once again, we're seeing AC Milan's defensive fragilities there. Defensively poor. Not what I expected with a defensive line of, that has someone of the quality of Bonucci. Not what I expected whatsoever. Do you think AC Milan will score? I'm not sure. I think maybe one. But I think Arsenal have got it in them to score another one as well. Megan, are you well? About Megan, there's about 40 minutes left of this game, so I'll speak to you then. Classic Welbeck it is, isn't it? It is. If you don't know, Megan's quite a sarcastic human being, and she said, I love it when someone that shouts at the TV. She's being sarcastic, and she's taking the piss, so cheers, Megan. De Gea's plan. Might go down as DDG. He makes sure he can get clean. That's awful. Stop that. Who scored? It was Mkhitaryan and Ramsey, Nigel. Mkhitaryan and Ramsey. Anyway, AC Milan coming forward here, 15 minutes into the game, or 5 minutes into the second half. Once again, look, defensively poor and attackingly poor, going forward poor as well. They don't seem to have any final ball, no real urgency. They look slightly more fast in this second half, but look, they don't seem to have that much quality going forward, I'll be honest. It really poor. Yeah, Stuart says Milan don't look threatening whatsoever. They don't, do they? They don't. I mean, they're trying, but I don't think they've got the quality in them. I don't. I really don't. Went to get a drink. Anything interesting happen? That's from Daniel Rollon. Daniel Welbeck had not really a chance, but they almost scored Arsenal. AC Milan still look poor. I mean, they still look poor. Louise, that you said an AC Milan were going to come back, and I said I doubted you. I respect your opinion, but I doubt you. I don't think they will. They might. I might be wrong, but don't forget this is a two-leg matchup, two-leg tie, isn't it? So if they can get one goal, even though they lose this game, it still helps, doesn't it? So, Guys, if you are new to the channel or you are just tuning in, you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe in that bottom right-hand corner. AC Milan put a ball in. Shot over the bar. Good chance. Poor quality on the ball once again from AC Milan. But like I was saying, if you guys haven't subscribed already, we're on 24,023 subscribers. It really does help me when you guys subscribe. It helps me, stay in the job essentially. So if you guys wouldn't mind subscribing, hit that subscribe button. If I see the ticker go up and you comment saying that you've subscribed, I'll happily give you a shout out. Dortmund are 2-0 down. Jesus Christ. I mean, it is a two-legged tie. Are Dortmund at home or away in that tie? Let me know. Dortmund are bad. They lost against Spurs. They haven't been fantastic this season. Offside there for AC Milan. AC Milan, Jesus Christ, I expected so much more. Getting a little bit of audio-video delay, but that'll fix itself out as it has done. I mean, since I've asked you guys to subscribe, guess what? Guess how many subscribers we've got? -1. Fantastic. Cheers, chaps. Cheers, chaps. Oh, it's gone back. We're now back on 0. Back on 0. Got 1. Fantastic. Come on, you Gunners. Come on, you Gunners. Says, trust is the key. It is the key. It is the key. AC Milan aren't exactly top tier. No, they're not. They're not doing very, not doing very good at all. AC Milan is sloppy. Salim. They are indeed. Who are Dortmund playing? They're playing Salzburg. Jack, what's... So I'm going to do Skype. I will consider it, pal. I will consider it. I've got to speak to Mark about it. I will consider it. Just woke up to tune in from Sydney, 6 a.m. here. Good job, Ricky D. How you doing, mate? Thanks for joining, pal. If you guys are joining AC Milan Arsenal in the Europa League first leg of the round of 16, AC Milan, I was expecting more. I'll be honest. I haven't. Oh, we're back, and we're back, and we're back. Hopefully, we're back. Okay, I don't know what happened there, but I think we had a moment lag. Hopefully, it doesn't happen again. Jesus, that pisses me off if that happens again. Anyway, 54 minutes into the game, and AC Milan. I mean, I don't really know what much to say. I'll be honest. I don't know what to say. Same old, same old. I mean, I've repeated myself. I've repeated myself over and over again this half, and AC Milan have just got to be better. They've got to be better, haven't they? Yeah, we are back. I know. I think we dropped out for a second there. I don't know what happened. Don't ask me. But yeah, we're back. Welcome back. Cheers, back. Everyone's back. Back. Cheers. Cool. I'm weird. Dortmund are not the same team without Aubameyang. No, they're not. Without Mkhitaryan and Aubameyang, they're not the same. They're very poor. Shot there from AC Milan. Did go over the bar. Not great. I wonder if anyone put a bet for this result. There'll be quids at 90 minutes. I mean, I wasn't expecting this whatsoever. I went for a 3-1 AC Milan win, but AC Milan have been very underwhelming. Very underwhelming. Once again there. Put a ball into the box, mate. Put a ball into the box. You've got men in the box. Why are you trying to beat your man? Dink one in. At least you've got a chance. You've been very, very poor so far, AC Milan. 55 minutes in, 10 minutes into the second half, and you've showed no difference. You've showed no difference. Sander, what's your Twitter? It's Sander. So that's SANDER_Seegers. That's SEGERS7. Matthew McFadden, if you could just put that in the comments because people are asking. That's Sander_Seegers7. It's my Twitter. Just refresh it, guys. If you guys are still down, refresh it. Dortmund need Ober, Hummel, and Mickey back. They do. Who would you sign as United manager? That's a different conversation. That's a different conversation. It's been poor. Look, it's not been a fantastic game, I'll be honest. It's not. It's interesting. It's interesting to see how AC Milan reacts, but it's been pretty similar throughout the match, hasn't it? The rhythm has been very similar throughout. It's exactly what Sludge says. AC Milan are slacking. AC Milan are slacking. Arsenal not being fantastic. It's not been end-to-end stuff, really. Neither side has really been able to penetrate the opposition's defence. Neither side's been able to really create a lot of chances. It's been rather poor, rather lethargic. It's been too easy, though, for Arsenal to score. And they just cut through AC Milan's defence like a hot knife through butter. And it's not good enough. Not good enough. About 57 minutes into the game, 20 seconds. I know it says 13, but yeah. Do you think Arsenal can win the competition, says Jack? I don't know. I think we've got the first AC Milan supporter. Pijo, how are you doing? He says, Forza Milan. Welcome, Pijo, however you say it in your language. Welcome. This is, if you guys are new to the channel, it's a global interactive fan channel for fans all over the world, supporting a variety of different clubs. So look, if you are an AC Milan fan, then do get subscribing, mate. We did a Lazio Juventus watch-along the other day with Mark, and you know, so we do watch-alongs and topical content about football, about all football. So no matter who you support, we will be doing content to cater for your needs. So do get subscribing and welcome to the channel, mate. Welcome to the channel. I support Manchester United. There we go. LG. AC Milan, come on, do something, chaps. Do something. Chris Windle didn't see this result happening. Me neither. Priest says, I'm a neutral, but I so want to see Arsenal destroyed for the meltdown. Yeah. If you could spin it the other way, though, it'd be a bigger meltdown if Arsene Wenger stays, and if they win the Europa League, there's a higher chance of that happening. So here's the latest scores for you in the Europa League. Atletico Madrid are beating Lokomotiv Moscow 2-0. Dortmund are 2-1 down, so they've scored against Salzburg. And Lyon are playing CSK Moscow. It's 0-0 in that game. Emil's watching from South Africa. My friend says, come on, Sander. How you doing, pal? How you doing? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. 8 chances for AC Milan, 7 for Arsenal. Yeah, but hardly if any of them have been any good attempts, any good chances. They've not been very good, have they? Surprise, Çalhanoğlu hasn't scored. He's looked poor, Çalhanoğlu. I also expected better, but he looked poor. Might give up on this match. It's getting boring. Yeah, mate, tell me about it. Dortmund have scored. Yep, they have scored indeed. Don't underestimate those blue ones, says... are you talking about Arsenal? Kolasinac has been yellow carded here. He's injured. He's calling off for a substitution. I think he's got a problem with his knee. Let's have a little look at it, how it happened. I think he's just pulled something there. Either his knee or his... I don't know. Kolasinac will be coming off, though. He has requested a substitution. Who they'll bring on, I'm not sure, because Monreal is injured as well. Milan haven't turned up today, and I was looking forward to the game. Now, I'm not happy, says Andrew Kidd. They've not been brilliant, have they? They've not been very good. It's been quite lacklustre. I'll be honest, it's been quite lethargic, quite Europa League-y, hasn't it? Very Europa League-y, not great quality. Not great quality. Do you watch other football channels on YouTube apart from United Stand? No, I don't, I'll be honest. I used to. I'm Arsenal Fan TV. I watch Arsenal Fan TV. Shot here by AC Milan, but this is a wall of Arsenal players. It was never getting through there. We've hit 24,030 subscribers. Can we get to 24,050? That'd be good if we could. Bellerin is injured too. He is indeed. Would you bummer Clark the dunce Clark with your Russ Clark's bad man? Says haha banter. Good, mate. I don't watch movies, banter. Pancage. I don't watch movies, mate. I don't. Ask Megan. I don't. I don't watch movies. Unless I'm with Megan. Zander de Kok, which it means something else in Dutch. I presume you're Dutch. I don't know. It says, I don't even know if I want to wear my Arsenal jersey tomorrow. Well, you know, why not? Why not? They're going to bring on Maitland. Is that? No, that's yeah, that is Maitland-Niles, isn't it? I think that's Maitland-Niles. Kolasinac is coming off here. I think we Maitland-Niles coming on. Surprise Arsenal with fast football. Is there a second leg? There will be a second leg slodge in either 1 week or 2 weeks' time. It is Maitland-Niles coming on for Kolasinac at left back. I'm a new subscriber. I'm Italian and I support AC Milan. I love Arsenal too, but not today. Haha, says Pedro. Fantastic to have you here, mate. Fantastic that you are joining, pal. And I really appreciate you. Matthew McFadden says movies are overrated. I think so as well. Mark loves movies. I know Mark loves movies. I just don't have the patience to sit there and watch for 2 hours to watch a film. I want to be bouncing around. I want to be on my phone doing stuff, talking to people. I'm quite an energetic person. If you guys can't tell. So you know, Danny Welbeck playing well. I think he's average, an average player. A ball goes in here for AC Milan. Couldn't win it. I think that's something I will say about Arsenal today. They've been winning the second balls quite well, haven't they? They've been winning the second balls quite well. I wouldn't write off Milan though. Arsenal aren't exactly consistent at home. Who knows? Says Chris Windle. Yeah, but it's just it's the 2 away goals that's crucial for Arsenal. It's the 2 away goals. Abbas says Arsenal have surprised me today. No, I don't think so. I mean, look at this. I mean, why would you put it past that forward line to score? Why would you put it past them? Ozil, fantastic player. Mkhitaryan, great player. You know, Jack Wilshere's a good player. Danny Welbeck, you know, not great, but he's all right. You know, 2 goals is not... I wouldn't put it past those players to score 2 goals. It's just I'm more surprised of Milan. I'm more surprised of how poor they've been going forward and defensively. Defensively, they've been shocking. Shocking. Absolutely shocking. Ball over the top here from Milan, but good defending there by Mustafi. And is it a foul? It is a foul. Give a foul away, AC Milan, and Arsenal can regain the ball, hold on to the ball a little longer, and, you know, all these minutes count, don't they? I say it every stream, but if the opposition don't have the ball, they can't score. So, as far as Arsenal, just keep the ball. Just keep the ball. Do you play football? If so, what football would you compare yourself to? I'm very much an Eric Bailly, John Parkinson. Very much an Eric Bailly. Centre back. And I'm very much... I mean, if JB Defoe's in the comments, he can tell you. I got a few cards last season playing for school, and I play for my club as well. I used to play for my club, and I just go hard in football, but also in anyway. I go hard and going for tackles. I never back out of a challenge. I slide tackle. I'll give you one. I'm a dirty player. I'll be in your ear all match if you're my striker that I'm marking, and I'll try and mark you out the game. I'm more of a you know, if you play a centre back too, you often have a sweeper and a marker. I'll be the marker, and I'll just follow you about, mate. I'll be on your backside the whole time, and as soon as the ball comes into you, I'll make you. You know, you're not turning, and you're not playing against me. And you can lay it off all you want, but I'm making that lay off pass very, very difficult for you. How tall am I? I'm about 6 foot, Jeff. I'm about 6 foot, maybe slightly under, 5'11". I'm not sure. I probably am more of a Mustafi. Well, yeah, I probably am more of a Mustafi. Probably more of a Phil Jones, if I'm honest. What do I think of Bonucci? He's not been great today. I think, you know, that whole AC Milan defence hasn't been fantastic. Yeah, like, I love a bloody header as well. I'm always up there for the corners. I've scored a few headers in my time. Oh, bloody Sonners! Bang! I love it. I love it. Milan sloppy in possession again, says Stuart. Exactly. I mean, sloppy. That's just the word to describe him today. Sloppy and poor. Just poor. Happy PSG didn't get through in the Champions League, says Emil. Yeah, get yourself down to the Carrington side. I should do, mate. Sign me up. Sign me up, a youth team player. 65 minutes into the game. Milan have been very, very, very poor. And another goal would put them out the tie, I think. I really do. Giving the ball away, for Jesus' sake, mate. Just retain the ball for a period of time. A ball over the top and that defending. If that was my manager, mate, he's not offside there, is he? No, he's not. Oh, he is. He's offside. Mate, stop it. Stop it, mate. Arsenal be so... I mean, AC Milan have been so poor in possession. I don't think that was offside, I'll be honest. I don't think it was offside. AC Milan coming forward here. Trying to gain the possession. Trying to maintain it. Coming up to 67 minutes into the game now. And well, I'm about 8 seconds behind. My timer is 45, but on there it's 54. So... Juventus sold Bonucci at the right time. They somehow seem to always squeeze the best out of players. Others throw them away and sell them at the right time, says Vibav. Exactly, I agree with you. Trust is the key, says both teams playing to get back on form. Arsenal FC will win. I think Arsenal will not be fantastic today. The 2 goals have come very easy to them. The first one a deflection, the second one just extremely poor defending. But like you say, both teams on, you know, it would do great confidence for both teams, and it looks like Arsenal will win. You know, their league is done for Arsenal. They're not getting top 4. They're not getting top 4. Everything is on the Europa League for them. So if they can get through, be very promising for them, beating one of the better sides in the Europa League. Corner goes in here for AC Milan. They don't win it. Arsenal get rid. Volley! Just wide. AC Milan players want a corner, but they're not getting it. Sander, I'm a centre-back and a captain for my school and I play sort of like you. Yeah, it's good, isn't it? Good fun, isn't it? CSK go out 1-0. Leon, I mean, all the people that we thought that would do well in the Europa League have not been doing very well, have they? I mean, look, Leon losing to CSKA. Dortmund losing to Salzburg. AC Milan losing to Arsenal. You know. Darby says, good job, Sanders. You deserve your place in this channel. I appreciate it, mate. I really do appreciate it. You know, all the support that you guys give me is very much appreciated, and it does make my day. It makes my no swearing. It makes my bloody week. And yeah, I just appreciate everyone that gives you support and that enjoys the content, because at the end of the day, I do these watch-alongs for you guys. As much as I enjoy doing them myself, you know, if you guys didn't enjoy them, I wouldn't do them. So, you know. See, John Parkinson prefers... Oh, right. I thought he was going to say he prefers Mars. Leon is winning. Oh, sorry. Jeffrey all right, Jeffrey. Leon is not losing, you long-haired woman. Lol. All right, calm down. I got mistaken. Someone told me CSKA Moscow were winning. I apologise. We move on. There we go. Talking of women, it's International Women's Day, so, you know, it's good that we can celebrate that, and obviously oppression and discrimination against women is still a thing, and it's fantastic that we can raise awareness for that and hopefully move towards a more equal society, and celebrate the achievements that women have fought for in throughout history. So fair play to that, and yeah, respect to all women, and fantastic to have you on the planet, because without you, we wouldn't be here. Long-haired woman. Very, very aggressive, that, wasn't it? You know what I got called when I was playing football? I used to get in the ears of these players of the opposition, right? And they used to hate me. They used to hate me. I was a hated person on the football pitch. And they, what's called a wet lettuce? A wet lettuce? He would turn around and he went, usually when someone insult me, I went, all right. But he just went, shut up, you wet lettuce. I just couldn't stop laughing. You know when you're pissed off and someone laughs in your face and it makes you annoyed? I just laughed in his face because it was so funny. I support Manchester United, Camille. 17 minutes into this game and Milan just leave the competition because you're dreadful. You're poor. I mean, it's been quite a boring match, I'll be honest with you. I mean, I'm going to give my honest opinion. It's been quite boring. I think the final will be Arsenal versus Atletico, indeed. A wet lettuce, yeah. I can't... Oh, bloody wet lettuce. It was so funny. I gave him one. Maybe, I think it was like an elbow in the back or like one on the back of his heel or something. I stepped on his toe and he went, shut up, you wet lettuce. Oh, it's just funny, wasn't it? Because usually I get called all sorts of names, you know, swearing, you're this, you're that, you're this, you're expletives. You know, saying expletives like it's going out of fashion. But when someone calls me a wet lettuce, I can't not laugh. Anyway, AC Milan have got a free kick here. Chanaloglu will no doubt be standing over it. If he can score here, hopefully that will give AC Milan some confidence and can put them, maybe they can get something from the last 15 minutes of this game. But I just don't see it. They haven't been good up to this point, and I don't see them getting any better. But, you know, they're there to prove me wrong. Jesus, Matthew, he slipped, by the way, guys, and he hit the wall. He said Chanaloglu looked like he slipped on a wet lettuce there. He did indeed. A ball goes in. Cross goes in there for AC Milan. But Arsenal, to be fair to Arsenal, everything that's come their way from AC Milan, they've seemed to deal with quite well. Clearances, heading, they've been winning the second ball and the first one as well. So fair play to them. Let's get shut up, you wet lettuce trending. Hashtag wet lettuce. There we go. John Hart knows it. Hashtag wet lettuce. Get it trending. Tweet me it. Sander_Seegers7. Hashtag wet lettuce. No, at That's Football. Hashtag wet lettuce. And let's see if Mark's phone's going mental with the notifications. What's wet lettuce? What? Wet lettuce? What's going on here? It'd be funny if that happened, wouldn't it? 24,032 subscribers. If you wouldn't mind, guys, subscribing, it would help me out a lot. It would keep me in the job for a little longer. So if you guys do like watching me, if you don't, just subscribe anyway. If I see the ticker go up and you guys comment saying that you have subscribed, I'm happy to give you a shout out. So do get subscribing. It would help me out a lot. Drop a like on the video and share the video as well. So people are saying hashtag wet lettuce. Indeed. I mean, it's a movement. I mean, we could talk about the hashtag Me Too movement, and that's all, that's needed, and it's awful what happened there. And, International Women's Day is a great movement, and it's something that we should 100% be backing. But hashtag wet lettuce is, it's up there with those movements. It really is. It's a fantastic movement, hashtag wet lettuce, and I think it's something that could really change the world for the better in the future. What am I talking about? I go on rant, I go off on tangents where I literally start, I'm watching a Europa League game for Milan Arsenal, and somehow I've got onto the subject where hashtag wet lettuce can change the world for the better. What is going on? Anyway. 74 minutes into the game, about 16, 17 minutes left. AC Milan, same old, same old. Nothing's happened. Nothing's happened. Hashtag let wetters. Funny. Pro Rockets supports Aston Villa. There's your shout out, pal. AC Milan coming forward, but they're just a bit shit, aren't they? They're not very good. AC Milan are not very good. They're just poor. Poor. Whether they're having an off day, Gattuso he might pop a vein in his head at this rate because he looks absolutely fuming. And I would be as well, because I don't know how they've gone unbeaten in the last 10 games, because Jesus Christ, they look awful. Defensively, weak. Attackingly, lackluster. Simple as that. I'll put it to you. Can someone make a YouTube account called Wet Lettuce and subscribe to the channel? That'd be fantastic. Just use that to comment. Shane O'Kelly, how you doing? How you doing? Welcome. Shane, I don't recognise your name. Do forgive me. So if you're new to the channel, then do get subscribing. Yeah. Who do you want to win? I'll be honest, I just want to see a good game of football. I'm sort of impartial, because if Arsenal win and get through and win the Europa League, it's funny then still, because, Arsene Wenger will probably stay in the job. If they lose, it's funny for the obvious reasons. I'm sort of impartial. And I'd like to see AC Milan, in the Champions League next season. It's a great club who've unfortunately gone downhill in recent years, and it's sad to see. Imagine Zidane shouting, "Shut up, you wet letters," instead of headbutting the guy. Yeah, can you imagine? Let's get the subs up, indeed. Well, that's from Beastmaster, so it's now not me rallying you guys up, it's you guys. Adam, how you doing? Hey, mate. Jamie, how you doing, pal? Like and subscribe, peeps. And dude, guys, if you guys can just help each other out, remind each other to subscribe, I don't have to do it the whole time, and I don't have to look like a beg. But otherwise, when I'm getting 20, 30 subscribers per stream and Mark's getting 300, 400, getting sacked in the morning. Yeah. Do you think Carlos Bacca is good? Not really. Let wetties. 100 likes, come on. Indeed. Danny Welbeck trying to get forward here, but AC Milan defend it quite well. Vishnu, like, share and subscribe. Do that indeed, pal. Do that indeed. I take back that Milan will bum Arsenal. I said, look, it's sort of embarrassing, and that just shows you how different, how we just don't know what will happen. Like I said beginning, I said I wouldn't be surprised if AC Milan score 3 or 4 today and absolutely batter Arsenal, but it's completely gone the other way. Milan in the second half have had the majority of the possession, but they haven't created anything. They haven't showed any good attacking intent. They've tried, but they've not done anything of any significance. So, Whereabouts from England are you? I lived in Kent in Tunbridge Wells for 16 years of my life, and I'm now living in Madrid. Ball guys, if they don't score this, I am not joking. That shot, I think that shot's just gone out for a throw-in. I am serious, eh? That is the worst thing. A ball went over. It just was overcooked. And he shoots. I think it went out for a corner but that just about went over for a... It could have just gone out for a throw-in. Everyone's telling wet lettuce. Good night, guys. Come on, you Gunners. Finally a decent performance, says Vabav. Vabav, that's how you say your name. Vabav. Vabav, thank you for joining me, mate. I hope you have enjoyed the stream. And I'll see you soon, mate. I'll see you soon. Hi, wet lettuce. Everyone, a round of applause for wet lettuce. Wet lettuce, a round of applause, mate. I have done that, Beastmaster. I have watched the Real Madrid, and I have brought the camera with me. Go back, and you'll find the match day vlog. I want to do it a bit more, but yeah. Anyway, corner here for AC Milan. Let's try and concentrate on the game slightly. There's a substitution for Arsenal. I think it will be Ozil will be coming off. He'll be coming on here. Holding. That's a defensive substitution there. Arsene Wenger clearly not wanting to concede any goals at this rate. Ozil coming off. Holding is telling him to calm down, slow down. So it's a bit of a time-wasting tactic, but it's a number 10, an attacking player for a defender. So it just tells you the way that Arsene Wenger wants to go about this. You should do a vlog next time you go to the Bernabeu Sunday. Yep. I'm more likely to do Atletico, I'll be honest, because I'm good mates with Jorge and he's got an Atletico season ticket, so I'll probably do Atletico. Bang! I mean, Jesus Christ, AC Milan. A ball goes over the top from a corner, it falls to you, and you bang it, and it just goes... Oh, to be fair, it took a deflection. It goes out for an AC Milan corner. AC Milan, if they could get a goal here, they could... I mean, they've had 10 corners compared to Arsenal's 3. Ball in. Play it out wide. 80 minutes into the box. Ball into the box. Oh, nothing. Right, Wet Lettuce, how you doing, chaps? How you doing? That's going to be my new nickname, isn't it? Wet Lettuce. Will we see you in the United stand? Probably not. Probably not. I would like to, but Mark's got his Sunday night live with Flex and Sophie, and he's got Rodney on a Thursday, is it? So probably not, but I'd like to do it. I'd like to do it. Yeah. Kieran says you're hoping for a United Madrid game so you can go. I am, actually. I am. Yeah. Yeah. Who scored? It was Mkhitaryan and Ramsey, pal. It was Mkhitaryan and Ramsey. 80 minutes into the game. AC Milan really trying to get forward here. Trying to at least get one goal to make the second leg at least more achievable for them. But the quality of the players is just letting them down. They don't have it. They don't have the final ball. They don't necessarily have the vision and creativity and the ability to even create the chances. So very, very poor game from AC Milan. Not fantastic from Arsenal, but just decent, very solid. Dealt with everything that's come their way, and when the opportunity's been presented to them, they've put the ball in the back of the net, which is the least they can do. So, it's been decent. It's been decent. About 10 minutes left, chaps. About 10 minutes left. I'll tell you what, I'm bloody hungry. Bloody hungry. $24,037 of you. If we can get to 24th, well, Wet Lettuce have subscribed. Thanks, pal. If we can get to 24,050 today, at least that would look a little bit credible, wouldn't it? So if you guys could get there, that'd be fantastic. Whether it be you telling your mates or telling your mum, go on your mum's phone and subscribe, I don't know, but just do get subscribing and liking and sharing and supporting and everything. Do you reckon Lazio have a chance of winning Europa League? In it? I don't think they're in it anymore. Well, maybe, I don't know, but good to have you aboard, the Wet Lettuce. Yeah, indeed. Good to have you aboard, pal. Good to have you aboard. Wet Lettuce, who were you previously, or are you anonymous? Come on, you Gunners. Says trust is the key. Indeed. Hey, sub to you, Pro Rocks. Thanks, man. Thanks. Welcome, everyone. Hashtag welcome Wet Lettuce. subscribes. It's my free lotto picks and subscribe. Thanks, guys. My I'm Wet Lettuce and Sandra is my king is now an official YouTube account. Jesus Christ. AC Milan 1-on-1 with the keeper there, but it was a good save by Ospina. I mean, they need a goal, at least one. Wet Lettuce is new. I'm Wet Lettuce and Sandra is my king. How is that a thing? How is that a thing? AC Milan, I mean, under Arsenal, obviously, with that substitution, it's a movement. Louise loves it. Welcome the wet lettuces. Can we get that a thing? You know, if any of you watch the True Geordie, you know the Loslims. Can we make it the wet lettuces? Oh my God, we've got another wet lettuce. We've got 3 wet lettuces now. We've got the 3 wet lettuces. Wow, it's a movement. I'm telling you, it's a movement. Oh, it was a good tackle by Ospina because he was 1-on-1, and if he let him take the shot off, he might have scored. But it was good from Ospina to come out there and not. Wet lettuces everywhere, love it. Welcome Wet Lettuce. Oh, brilliant. Hashtag Wet Lettuce. Let Lettuce. What are we doing? Like, when the game's a little bit boring, we tend to just piss about a little bit and just talk with you guys and just have a bit of banter with you guys. And obviously, this game's been a little bit boring. 84 minutes into it, the pattern's been the same. Arsenal just, neither side's been outstanding. So yeah. So I've been talking to you guys a little bit whilst watching the game, obviously, as well. It was a good ball in there by AC Milan. That's the first nice little bit of creativity there. But I think Arsenal have sort of switched off slightly, which they shouldn't do. I think they have, though. I'm Wet Lettuce and Sandra is my king says, just to say my other account is John Parkinson. Okay, so we've got John Parkinson. Wet Lettuce Fan TV. We've got... What have I started here? We've got Wet Lettuce and Fan TV. Abs has subscribed and turn the notifications on. Thank you. Leo asks, what's up with the Wet Lettuces? It's an inside joke. I can't explain it. You guys will have to tell him. I mean, if you are part of the Wet Lettuce clan, that's it. I'm not explaining the story again. If you know, you know. Put it that way. If you know, you know. Willie Warm says, do you like Mark? Of course I like Mark. I'm so thankful that he gives me this opportunity to talk to you guys and do the watch-alongs on this channel. And I think he's just a good guy as well. So, of course, 100%. Vines are Wet Lettuces. I mean, hashtag Wet Lettuce. Wet Lettuce FC. Somewhat, I mean, yeah. I mean, Wet Lettuce is the original, yeah. Oh, what have we done? What have we done, lads? When Mark streams, I want all the Wet Lettuce people to go on and put hashtag Wet Lettuce. And just everyone do it, and no one will understand. Just even if you don't know why, just do it. Vishnu says, I'm in the Wet Lettuce clan. No, you have to make a Wet Lettuce account. Hashtag Wet Lettuce TV. Bet the Wet Lettuce. Well, because they're wet. What we should do, I should start a show, Wet Lettuce of the Week, where I do every like Friday, I do a Wet Lettuce of the Week, and we just take the piss out of someone in football. I don't know. I should stop reading your comments out because everyone's just chatting waffle about Wet Lettuce. Anyway, we're coming up to the latter stage. We're coming up to the final minutes of the game now. Arsenal just going to try and hold out. AC Milan desperately trying to get a goal, but Wet Lettuce loves Man United is a new account. But yeah, Arsenal trying to desperately hold out at this point. But Milan really, again, not Arsenal don't look threatened, do they? They don't look in trouble. They don't look nervous. I mean, Milan just don't look brilliant. Daniel Rollon says, when Mark sees all the Wet Lettuce hashtags, he'll flip. It's got nothing to do with me, Mark. Nothing to do with me. Nothing to do with me. Matthew McFadden says, he contributes £5, says, it's not just a silly hashtag. It's more than that. It's a way of life. This is how you should read it. It's not just a silly hashtag. It's more than that. It's a way of life. Hashtag Wet Lettuce. Fantastic contribution there from Matthew McFadden. I appreciate that, mate. £5. I mean, he's an idiot. He's donated £5 to say that. But fair play. Fair play. I mean, it is a movement. Arsenal coming in here, but 87.5 minutes into the game. What if we can get as many people as with a name in their YouTube account as Wet Lettuce? That'd be fantastic. Subscribe first, though, because I need the subscribers more than I need the wet lettuces. I want a pint with Mark. I'm in Liverpool, in a Liverpool pub on Saturday. Well, Mark will be doing the watch along for it, so we won't be at the game. But yeah. Arsenal on the ball. Granit Xhaka. Look very, very comfortable, Arsenal, at this point. 88 minutes into the game, probably about 5 minutes left. Very, very comfortable. They're just holding out now, just seeing the game out. Good game management. They're 2-0 up, 2 away goals. AC Milan, I don't know how they're going to get back into this game because, you know, if they go to Arsenal and score 2, that's fair enough. But at the end of it, I don't see that happening. Based on what I've seen today, they look very, very poor. Very, very poor. And Arsenal aren't great away from home. They're not great away from home, so they're only going to get better, Arsenal, as well. Especially with the confidence. Has Matthew McFadden changed his name to something to do with wet lettuce? Someone tries to be funny and put wet pineapple. Hello, wet pineapple. But you just know. Just know it's not. That's not a thing. Wet lettuce. I'll tell you what. This game's been a bit wet lettuce, hasn't it? El Nenny's on pitch. I don't say the anymore. I just say El Nenny on pitch. Good. More people are obsessed with lettuce rather than the actual game. Look, Andrew Kidd, it's not been a fantastic game, mate. I mean, we've concluded the game from 70 minutes in. We know what's going to happen. Arsenal seeing it out. If I don't see Milan getting a goal, it's been relatively simple. Nothing really happened of any significance. It's not been end to end, really. Nothing really exciting is happening. Milan are just trying to get a goal, and Arsenal just seeing it out. I mean, they're seeing it out now. Arsenal got possession of the ball. Looks like they're probably, it's in their interest to get another one, so wouldn't surprise me if they do go for the jugular. But AC Milan coming on the counter-attack here. Wet Jamie. Yeah, that's acceptable. You can have wet and then your name. You can have like wet Jamie, but preferably wet lettuce. Guys, can we get 7 more subscribers to hit 24,050 subscribers? That'd be fantastic if we could. It would at least give me some sort of credibility in terms of mark and numbers. It wouldn't be fantastic, but, you know, we'll go with it. Yeah, so if you guys haven't subscribed already, do get subscribing. We're on 24,043. If I see that ticker go up and you commented saying that you have subscribed, I'll happily give you a shout out. Yeah, Samuel A, this is a bit of a boring game, isn't it? It's a bit wet lettuce, isn't it? Oh yeah, there's a gaming going on, being totally fixed on bloody salad. Yeah, to be fair, I could do with a few more salads. I've been chubbing up recently, I'll tell you that much. The wet lettuce stand. I'll start my own channel with the wet lettuce. 5 minutes of added time. Bloody hell, I've got to sit through another 4 minutes of it. It's been a boring game, hasn't it? Let's be honest. Hey Reggie, how you doing? Yeah, if your name is wet, if your YouTube account is wet lettuce, you're a true fan of the channel. Like you're a true viewer, you're a true subscriber. Got a few people subscribing. We just need 5 more. Wet Lettuce TV is just subscribed and turn notifications on. Thanks, pal. Michael Reynolds is unsubscribing because I keep begging for subscribers. Mate, I bloody need them or else I'm getting the bloody sack, mate. I'll be honest, I'll need them. I bloody need them. Like, yeah, I do because I just need them because or else I'm getting the sack. Simple as that, pal. Oh, no, it's true. I just need them. I just need the subscribers and the views. Not for any, like, financial reasons because at the moment I'm not getting paid to do this, but just because I don't want to get sacked. Oh. Oh, Milan coming forward. Just do one. Just leave. Stop trying. Oh, never been so bored watching football, which is why we've been invented the wet lettuce community. Oh, Michael Reynolds, he won't unsubscribe. See, that's simple as that. Wet lettuce 11. Brilliant. How many wet lettuce accounts do we have? Which is your fave? And they're all my fave. Wet lettuce and chill is a new one. Wet lettuce TV is just subscribe and turn notifications on. No, that wet lettuce is the original. Yeah, I believe that. 2.5 minutes left of this game now, chaps. We're into added time. Dortmund lost 2-1. That's poor, but they've still got the second leg. Are they at home for that game? Let me know. I think they are at home, which is poor because obviously Salzburg, that means they've got the 2 away goals. But Baldwin, if AC Milan can get 1 goal, that'd be very, very significant in terms of the second leg. But a cross goes in there, and once again, it lacks quality. It goes over their head, and it goes out for a goal kick for Arsenal. Poor. 6 more subscribers. Wet Letters FC is lit. It is. Oh, God. Thanks to everyone that has joined in today. I don't know how many people we got watching, how many people subscribed. I don't know, but I've enjoyed it thoroughly. I have really enjoyed it. Oh, shit. One moment. I've got a bloody nosebleed. I mean, that's not ideal, is it? When you're oh, shit. Oh, stop. Just stop. Why have I got a nosebleed? 1 minute left in the game now, chaps. Yeah. Arsenal coming forward here. Did anyone see that? Oh, shit. What's going on there? Oh. Did anyone else see that? Did anyone else see that Welbeck bloody shot? Scuffed it completely. Oh, bloody hell, lads. Literally bloody hell. Ten seconds left in the game. I've got to deal with a bloody nosebleed. Oh. Oh my God, I look like we... Shit. Anyway, lads, that's full time. Cheers all. Cheers all for subscribing. I appreciate everyone that has subscribed. I've got a bloody nosebleed. Thank you, everyone. I'm going to dash off. Thanks to everyone that has subscribed and that has tuned in. I appreciate it a lot. And I'll see you soon. Yeah. Wet lettuce.